bit late today, as usual, but today I was actually at the dentist, so I had a good excuse to be late. Anyway, I will wait till we've got a few people on, but I just wanted to let you guys know we have priced up our beautiful amber beads, so I have a couple of pairs on at the moment, but we have quite a few new bracelets in amber, necklaces in amber. I've also got on the table the amber that we showed last week, which was the sterling silver set amber as well. So we've got quite a good amber section today again. And also on the table we have blue apatite, hi pussycat, Aquamarine and Atlantisite, Commemorite and Lavakite. So for today's live there will be some discounting, some flash sales, so any discounting that we do live will be will allow for people to still claim those discounts for 48 hours after the live has ended, but we do ask that for discounted items that we do ask you guys pay your invoices within 7 days to make sure that you keep that beautiful discount on your invoice. And thank you to everyone who's been awesome with paying their invoices on time. There's only a couple of outstanding this week, so thank you so much. I'm just going to turn the camera around so you guys can see what we have in our beautiful amber collection today. So we've just got in some new amber chip necklaces. I feel like these are quite unisex, so they could be great for guys as well. We have lots of new amber bracelets, lots of different designs there. You may have seen my story I popped up with a little flash of the table. This is all of the jewelry that we actually showed last week, all of the sterling silver amber, but I thought I'd just leave it out in case there were people who hadn't seen it and might want another look. So if there's a few new bracelets, I love this pendant. We showed that last week with a multicolored amber. So as you're arriving live, feel free to say hi. We'll just check. I'm not seeing any comments show up just yet, so hopefully comments are working. But if I haven't seen any comments appear within the next sort of, I don't know, 30 seconds, I might just check my other phone to see if they're showing up, as they do sometimes. They're showing up on my other device, but not on the one that I'm using. Now, we also have the amber baby necklaces available still, as well as some really nice long ones. A few more amber necklaces on the table. They're all really great price points. Then we have the beautiful blue apatite. I've got our whole collection. Hi Violet, how are you? Lovely. Hooray, well, I can see a comment. That's a good start. Whether I can see everyone's comments though, I don't know. So blue apatite, we do have some beautiful new rings, and there will be some sale items within that section as well. Then we have our gorgeous aquamarine. So there are a few new pieces, including our stunning new high grade prestige range pieces, which we have shown recently, but I've popped them out as well. And then we have a pretty stunning collection of Atlantisite. So Atlantisite is purple stick-tight in Serpentine. This is all Australian material. Then we have the African material, which looks a little bit different. It's got a bit more of the purple stick-tight in it, and it's a very it's like almost like a velvety sort of stick tight compared to the stick tight in this material. It's a little more kind of like spotty. These are more like veins, so they're quite different. I do have some crystals available in here as well with the Atlantisite. Hi Lorraine, how are you? We also have aquamarine crystals available. They will be on sale today. And we also have a rack of earrings, which I realize like I haven't been showing enough earrings lately, so I have put one rack out which have some new arrivals, and we have some new Lavakite in jewelry as well. I've only got 4 pieces. And Commemorite, which is a mouthful to say. It's actually in Serpentine as well, so you can see the bit of green. So we've got a bit of a Serpentine theme going on over here. Hi Bridie, hi Tennille, how are we going? The Selenite Angel is still available, Violet. It's flown into the Selenite section, so if you still would like to claim that one, it is still available. It's a beautiful piece actually. That one was 105, so if you're still wanting that one, you can claim it. I'll just pop it on the table next to me for now, but yes, she still is there. Hey Bridie, are you still overseas or are you back home now? Hi Kiralee, how are you? So I think we could start with the amber beads, or if you would like me to start up this end, I'm more than happy to start with something a little more unusual. Just do one more scan while we're getting people jumping on. You'd like to claim, thank you, Violet, no worries at all. So that was Aquamarine, blue Apatite, and amber. And I'm also happy to do a bit of an open shop if people want to see other things. I only had a limited time to get a table together today. So yeah, it's been, I put out what I did say I was going to. I know, Tennille, you were also interested in the Hypersthene. I couldn't actually fit it on the table today. But if you would like me to show you some pieces in that section, I'm more than happy to pop over there as well. A bit hungover from jet lag. Oh my gosh. Hey, Bridie, I should, if I can find it, there's some really great acupoints that you can hold to help reset your body system that really, really helps with jet lag. It's a little, try it. If you send me a message, like to remind me, if I can find it, I'll send it to you. And if you can send me the time that you left the UK and the time that you arrived in Australia, it might sound weird, but there's like body clock points on the body in the meridian system. And if you hold certain points at the same time, it's kind of like telling yourself, this is the time zone I'm actually in now. Because it's always worse coming from like overseas to Australia, like something to do with the direction you're flying. I can't remember, but I do know that when I used it when I flew back from Europe, it really worked. So happy to share that if you like. Anyway, so anything that you guys would like to start with, let me know. Did sleep on the plane, but I'm definitely feeling it today. Awake at 4 a.m. Oh, it takes time, but I swear these points really, really help, and it's so easy. That's like a couple of points on your wrist, a couple of points around the ankles, and they, easy to reach and that you can do on yourself. Hi, Annie, how are you? Your tummy has flipped over the angel violet. Oh, I'm so glad it waited for you. So I'll pop that one in the basket for you now. Beautiful selenite angel coming your way. I hope everyone is having a lovely weekend. I was pretty sad that I missed out on my mum's 70th last week because the boys were still not well last week. We're all good now, finally. But yeah, we went to my brother's birthday yesterday and got to have a little bit of a celebration with him, which was really nice. It's been such beautiful weather the last couple of days in Melbourne, just like nice 28 degrees, not too hot. Really good. So, okay, so no one's said anywhere specific they want me to start. As I said, I'm just going to quickly check my other phone to make sure I'm getting all the comments. And let's see. Just give me a moment while I do that. There we go. Okay, how was my trip to the dentist? Oh, it was great. When I say it was great, like I feel so much better now, but so they had to thankfully the tooth, like the nerve was fine. It was just literally a filling. So thankfully it was only not a bad break. But anyway, it was really weird though, because they had to give me numbing cream and an injection to numb the area. And whatever, obviously it was anesthetic, but I had a bit of a reaction to it and my adrenaline just went vroom, and my whole body, I'm like, what did you put in that injection? I feel really weird. And I literally, my whole body just felt like jelly and I was all shaky for about 5 minutes. It settled down very quickly, but man, I was super sensitive to whatever the hell that was, and it did not feel very nice. But once I'd calmed down, the rest of it was a breeze, and they were really good and no problems at all. So I'm just happy I can eat again without feeling like my tongue's catching on my tooth. It was a horrible feeling. But yeah, the injections I'm not keen on. No, not at all. And Bridie, yes, I think I don't know if I saw the pyrite ammonites. I did see some of the beautiful things that you've posted though. And it looks like I am getting all the comments, which is great. So hooray. All right, and Christy Lee, we do have Blue Apatite on the table this week. Can I just check? I know that you sent through a message during the week. I do apologise. I've not been able to work much this week, just with the boys. I had Aaron trying to start daycare, which was a bit of a disaster. That did not really work very well. He's not really enjoying going yet. So I had to, I've just not had my usual child-free time this week. But I know you were after a pendant. I'm just not sure if you ended up claiming it or if you want me to show you. I will give you first pick if it's still on the table, just because we don't have any new pendants. We do have new rings though, so maybe we can start with Blue Apatite. A sore tooth. Oh yeah, it actually cracked, like a corner of it cracked off. I was meant to get a filling on Wednesday, but because of Aaron not being at daycare, I had to cancel my appointment, so it was obviously needed. But anyway, round pink ring violet. The pink opal is still there as well. This one here, that was the one that you had previously wanted. It was 170, code 1592. So that is the pink ring. If you would like to claim it, that's fine. I'll just leave it aside. The second oval was the one you were looking at. This one here. So I'll just show you this one first. This is a beautiful piece, actually. It's got really nice sheen on it. Yes, it's all fixed now, and the numb has gone as well. So I was more worried that I would still have a numb face by the time I had to start the live, but no, it passed, thankfully. So that's $90 and code 3136. Now, just double checking, I did see that there was a little bit of a line, but it doesn't go through. Apatite does get some lines through it sometimes, but I'll show that one on. You haven't missed much at all. I've literally just started, Claire, so you haven't actually missed a thing. Good timing, actually. I'm just getting started. I'm quite late today after my little dentist appointment, but all good. Claiming that one, I'll just show it to you on. So that's on the 4mm chain. It's a nice size, that one. And I do have some new oval rings. I think you already have a ring, Christy Lee, but just in case you would like to see them, you can let me know. Oh, do you know what? The dentist was great. They were really, really good. I had a bit of a funny reaction to the injection. Like, my adrenaline just flooded my system for about 5 minutes, and then I was fine. It was literally something just reacting in my body to what they gave me. But, I actually don't feel I'm okay going to the dentist. I don't really have an issue with it. It's more just, whatever. My body obviously had an issue. Oh, you don't think you have a ring? Well, all the rings here start from size. There's a couple of 7s. We've got an 8, 3 9s, and 3 10s, I believe, in the Blue Apatite. So maybe we can look at those in a minute. So Blue Apatite is actually, it's one of my favourites. I'm always drawn to the blues. For me, I really love the blue crystals. I might actually start by continuing with those pendants though, and then we'll do the rings after. So with the Apatite, as I mentioned, we don't have so many new arrivals in the pendants, but we have some beautiful new rings because we're actually almost out of rings. That is a gorgeous little piece there. You got nice refraction through it. 2567 is $70. Happy to show that one on. It's a nice flat little piece. Looks like there might be a bit of it's like a resin on the back. It does have a little bit of a chip on the back, but the front is fine. There are a couple of older pieces which you'll notice there's a dot on, like this one. So anything with a dot on it will be 15% off. So this is probably the biggest pendant I have with the Blue Apatite, and this is a gorgeous deep, deep blue piece. This was just today. I've been numbed out and accidentally Hannibal lectured the inside of your cheek before. Oh my goodness. Yeah, they did say, look, don't eat anything until the numbness wears off. I can see why. But no, I was fine. I did wait until I could feel it. That's why I was a bit late, because I kind of pushed it out to eat my lunch right before I had to jump on the live. So that's 706 is the code, and 220. This one's a 15% off piece. Happy to show this on a necklace as well. Just one sec, guys. All right, mouth-watering pink opal ring. We'll have to wait. That's okay. Well, you might actually find that one on the website, Violet. So if it's got the dot there, it's online. So if you have a think about it and you want to get it in your own time, you can access that one online. There was the other one. Oh, the other one you were looking at. You want to see this one on as well? I can do a little comparison. Oh, hang on. That one or this one, the big one? I'll show that one on as well. That's fine. It's quite a big piece, that one. So that is the size of the big one. Let me grab your other piece just so you can see the size difference as well. You really need natural light for blue apatite to see the beautiful color and refraction. Definitely comes alive in the sun. Yeah, it's a big mama. There's the one that you've claimed, and that's the big mama. So depending on... Now, I haven't even spoken much of blue apatite yet. So it's a really great one for the throat chakra. So it's a really good one to wear as a pendant if you're wanting to work through throat chakra stuff. It's also very cleansing and clearing of your whole auric field, but particularly around the mental and psychic level of your field. So it's one that's said to help with like clearing away the mental sort of chatter so that we can hear our internal communication a bit more clearly. That's more like the intuitive communication. So yeah, it's a good one for the throat, because of course the throat being your bridge between the heart and the mind, sometimes our mind and that mental chatter can kind of stop us from feeling into what it is that we need in terms of our inner guidance. So claiming the pink opal ring, I'll eat less. Oh, Violet, don't put yourself too short. You can always claim it next month if you like. We'll just put a little, we'll just hide it on the shelf, you know. But if you definitely want it, that's fine, but don't push yourself if you can't. So Christy Lee, I'll just show them side by side. Yeah. I think I missed your comment, Claire. First time the dentist ever gave you no needle when they asked you to rinse your mouth, you dribbled and couldn't stop laughing about it. Oh, I know, it's weird when you can't feel it, because mine was more like my upper teeth. I couldn't, it wasn't so bad, but I've definitely the lower mouth I find harder. So anyway, they're the two, Christy Lee. I'll leave the big one on the table and I'll put yours in your basket. But yeah, if you decide to change, that's fine. Just let me know. And okay, so the next one, this one's got really great refraction. Look at that one, so pretty. And it's just got the plain silver setting. That's code 782 and 176. So that's 15% off. That's a really good piece, that one. And the next one is a really beautiful bright blue. I'm not making it easy. No, well, if you want, like, we can go through them and you can have another look after if you need to sort of go away and come back to it, if you know what I mean. This one's also $90, really beautiful bright blue, code 3137. I do have a couple of rings that are the same blue. The little ones, there's a size 7 and a size 8 that would match really nice with that. I can see you, Gaynor. Hello, sweetheart, how are you? I did miss your message above, but I can see it. Okay, and also if you guys wouldn't mind sharing the live, that's always appreciated, of course. Yeah, I don't know, Facebook and Insta's been really a bit hard with people seeing our posts. So yeah, I'm not quite sure what to do with that one, but we'll just keep doing our thing. I'm going to start making some more videos and reels. I just needing some more time to literally sit down and be able to do that at the moment. It's been a bit hard when I've only had like 1 or 2 days for the week that I could actually work though. 2568 is 176. Thanks for sharing, Bridie. Yes, anyway, thanks guys, much appreciated. And 1165, this is also a 15% off piece. That's 83. Are we in retrograde? I don't know, but man, it has been like a really intense couple of weeks, like energy shifting, clearing, purging stuff from my body just going on. It's been a lot, like, and my sleep's been terrible, which, you know, that happens to me actually normally around a full moon, but anyway. Little one here, very, very sweet, only $50 and code 3135. I quite like the little asymmetric shapes. There's 2 of them on the table. This one has really nice flash. Look at that one. That's a beautiful little piece. And that one is 88, code 2390. So we don't have a lot of Apatite on the website, so we're going to be doing an update of our Apatite in the next couple of weeks as well. I've read a book, Michelle, that says blue Apatite is good for kids that have autism. Oh, I didn't know that. But it is said to be, maybe it's to do with, I don't know, it does just have a very clearing effect on communication. So maybe it helps with enhancing communication somehow. 2569 is 123. Like, obviously autism affects people in different ways as well. Like I know, you know, people can be quite functional and some people can be non-verbal. There's a whole spectrum in between. But yeah, maybe there's something around, I'm kind of getting like it's maybe not necessarily external communication, but maybe even with their, maybe the communication between the inner and outer world is what I'm getting. 215 for this one. This one's also got amazing refraction in it. Good for weight loss, yes, because it helps to, it connects with the thyroid gland and the endocrine system, which is our hormonal system, and your thyroid is your control center for metabolism. So the name Apatite, I've always laughed about that. Apatite is good for regulating your appetite. So 215 is code 1175. Could you see 2569 on? Yes. Sure. Okay. Here's another one for you, Christy Lee. It's a nice shape, that one, actually. I don't have a ring like that anymore. I did used to have a ring that shape. It's like I remember someone calling this like a squoval, like a square oval. It's got almost oval, but a bit more of a rectangle, isn't it? And then, so that's pretty much all the cab pendants. And then we have some raw pendants. I might do the rings next, and I'll come back and do the raw section on its own. Yes, that is pink tourmaline and morganite I have on today, and butter amber and jadeite. Did you guys see we have our jadeite live up on the website now? We had a lot of little collections go live on Friday. So there was fire quartz, bronzite, there was only one copper pendant, eudolite, the dioptase rings went up, and what else? Did I say jadeite? Jadeite. So yeah, lots of small collections. And on my other hand, I have Larima. My Larima was to help keep me calm and in my flow, and I was wearing lepidolite to the dentist as well to help keep myself in a calm place. And I always love wearing my pentagram ring. So there you go. That's what I'm wearing today. You're adding more to the choosing list. Well, if you like, once I do the rings, maybe we can come back to have another look and you can see which ones you're being drawn to. Now, this is a beautiful size 7, really great flash all through that stone. What should you wear to calm the farm? Mowed the lawns and done a ton of washing. Oh, okay, so you've got like a lot. I'm feeling something like the fire quartz would be really good for grounding energy. It's a really good one for grounding scattered energy, or when you've had a lot of movement and need to just, yeah. And also maybe either that, or if you're feeling like the red's too stimulating, go for something blue, which is something just to sort of help you breathe and something to help just relax the nerves. So it depends. Some people find the groundedness is better with the base chakra stuff, and other people find more like go for the nervous system with even amethyst or lepidolite. Yeah, I feel like maybe for you, maybe more the purples or blues would be better. So 155 is size 7, 2451. This is one of our beautiful new pieces. I'm going to have to take my rings off when I'm doing rings. Let's see. So this is the 7. That flash, it's so good. There's like these couple of, I think it might even be like, I don't know if it's quartz in there, but there's a couple of lines in there which, yeah, it's interesting. You don't have fire quartz, smoky or lepidolite. Probably either or both. Maybe see which one you're more drawn to, or maybe both, because the smoky, of course, is very clearing and grounding. And that's always a good one, just for that grounded energy. I feel like, yeah, maybe fire quartz might not be the best choice for you right now. But yeah, lepidolite is just a soothing. So it depends if you feel like you need soothing or just sending that energy downward and sort of anchoring yourself a bit. Here is a size 8, 2590. This also has beautiful refraction. Interesting colours. It's almost pinky colours in this one with the blue, which is really pretty. So that's the size 8. And that one is 2590 for 140, the plain band. Another size 7 with a split band. Again, really nice high refraction in the stone. So another thing with blue apatite, it's also a good one for stimulating clairvoyancy and psychic abilities. So it is a good one that helps us to draw in energy through the crown and draw in inspiration. Also, inspiration is the same word for breathing in. So I feel like it's like that drawing in of energy and information into our field and into our awareness, and then we can act on that information. And then like the throat chakra being all about expression, helping us to channel or express out, you know, whatever information we've received. Definitely drawn to lepidolite when I opened your jewelry case. Oh, good. There we go. That must have been what you needed. I was also very drawn to lepidolite today. 2589 is 88. Good price on that one. Beautiful size 7. Love that stone. Also in a size 7, I have this little one, which I mentioned before is really a good match for this coloured pendant. They're just a paler blue compared to the darker blue of a lot of the other pieces. So this style ring is really pretty. Sort of tapers in towards the stone. And I've got 2 in this design. Now the other one says chrysocolla on the tag, but it is blue apatite. So they're 125, code 1788. I will take 15% off these pieces as well. So there's the size 8. It's also got a very pretty little stone in there. Bump for Diane. Oh, Diane, I'm so sorry I missed your comment. It was just above Bridie's. Yes, you can. The first size 7, so this one here. Thanks, Diane. I'll pop that in a basket for you. Okay, so where are we? This one. And yep, so the size 8 was 125 as well. Also 15% off. It is blue apatite, not chrysocolla. 1979. So 7 and 8 in that same design. That was an 8 and that was a 7. Sorry, I'm just trying to not get myself confused. Okay, so we've got 1 7 and 1 8, and then these are size 9s next. So this also has some really nice refraction of light through it. Split band, nice medium size ring. So yeah, it's a bit of a, I don't know, it's like psychic activation is kind of the word. It's like it really kind of opens up and stimulates those intuitive abilities with these. Not totally relevant, but went on my first helicopter ride. Oh my God, how amazing. I would always love to do that. And I can imagine it would have been a bit scary just because, yeah, it'd be different to being on a plane, obviously. So where did you get to go, Claire? 110 and code 2452. That is the size 9. There's also a larger, this is the largest of the size 9, a beautiful stone in that one. So flashy. Really good refraction on that one. It's got lots of sparkle in it, doesn't it? I've never done the helicopter ride thing. That one's 198 and code 1790. And another size 9. I love this shape. It's almost like a bit of a leaf shape. Again, some interesting colours in this one. Almost like that pinky sort of colour in there. It's not exactly pink, but it's almost like a grey pink, if that makes sense. But nice shape. A tour of the west coast of Tassie. Oh my gosh, that would have been amazing. So was it just you, or I saw the we, so I'm wondering if there was, obviously there was other people there too. So 110, code 2594. It's a beautiful one, that one. And next we have size 10. So there are 3 size 10s. Yeah, I haven't been to, I have been to Tassie once, but not for a long time. Okay, so that one there, nice and flat, that one, and that is code 1947 and 132. Yourself and your parents. Oh, how fun. We bought my mum a hot air balloon ride for her 70th, so we actually got a ticket for my mum and my dad, but then we discovered that my dad's actually petrified of heights. He's like, nah, can't do it. So my brother's going to go with her. And because they share a birthday, it's like, oh, well, that's kind of appropriate. They'll get to share that together. Now, how is this for a beautiful stone as well? All of the new rings, because I got to hand select these in person, I made sure that they all had really nice refraction. That is 2592. It does have just a beautiful simple band, and 175. So that was the size 10. And the last size 10 is another split band. Oh, I forgot these other rings at the front. I better show those next. This is also a 10. It's got a bit more transparency, like it's a bit of a depth inside this one, and the refraction sort of happens more on the side, bit of a different angle. Yeah, really nice transparency in this one. So that one is 88, great price, and 2591 size 10 with the split band. Then I have one size 11. This is a stunning stone, really great refraction and colour, like both angles. That is just such a killer apatite. Oh, so good. 2591 for Christy Lee, thank you. This is 175 and 2593. Whoever just ends up claiming this one in person, it's just amazing. Michelle, may I please buy another malachite bracelet? You gave your other one to your son who really needed it. Absolutely. Now, would you like... Oh, we might have to just have a little check after the live which size you wanted. And I'll see what I've got in stock. I'll just put a little note for Gaynor. Oh, and by the way, we had a crystal order arrive during the week, so it has been priced. We do have some stunning new malachite. I can do maybe a little sneaky peek of what's there, and we'll have some of it out next week. I just didn't have room on today's live to slot it in, but we've got malachite and chrysocolla in slabs as well. Some rare cuprite in zoisite palms. The energy off those is friggin' amazing. I've never felt anything like it. It was the most grounding, expansive, like just wow. Like I couldn't even explain it, but I got a really strong reaction from those ones. And what else? There is some new purple angelite, the anhydrite, in palms, and there's one display piece, and there's also some incredible amethyst, like amazing quality little amethyst towers and stuff. So yes, looking forward to that. So I've just made a little note for you, Gaynor, for the bracelet, and we love sneak peeks. Oh yes. Don't we all? Well, I was actually going to get Michelle to do a few photos during the week to pop them up, but yeah, we can do a little scan over some of the boxes. I'll do that after we've done most of the table though. All right, so the one that cost $38. All right, I'll just put a note for that one. Just give me a minute, guys. I'm just getting a little bit of pain in my tooth, so I'm just going to go grab a Panadol. I wouldn't think I should get pain after getting the filling done, but who knows? I might just be back in a sec. Hang on. Oh, that's not good. I think maybe the anaesthetic's worn off and I can feel it now. Like even just drinking water, it was a bit like, that's a bit sensitive. So I'm not sure what's going on there. Anyway, okay, so where was I? Oh, yes, so we still have a few lepidolite for pain. Yeah, we might do amber next. I feel like amber might be a good one for a bit of pain relief. But so is Panadol. Panadol's going to work well for me in just a few minutes, hopefully. Not shy of taking a couple of Panadol if I need it. Now, oh, hang on, Christy Lee, you claimed one, and did I put it in your basket? I have a feeling I haven't. Oh, Robin, I missed your comment. Can I see the 3 size 10s together? I will show you in just a sec. 2591 is what Christy Lee claimed. So that was this one for you, Christy Lee. And if I miss things today, guys, I might just be feeling a little bit, what's the word? Distracted. And feel free to tell me if I've missed something. So, Robin, honestly, out of these two, this is definitely the better stone. It's got a lot more color in it, but it is a bigger ring in terms of, like, you can see there's a lot more stone and silver, so it is more expensive. But this also does have beautiful refraction in it. It's just more just the one side, whereas this one, it has both sides. You can really get a good flash from it. So that one was 175, 2592 was that one, and this one, I'll put them both on to show next to each other, was 1947. So that's those two. Yeah, so you can see the size difference too. Oh, thank you, Annie. Claiming 2592 for Robin. Yes, nice claim. You'll love that one, Robin. Thanks so much. Yeah, Yeah, it's weird. I'm not sure if it's the tooth that I had the filling done or if it's a different one, but I can just feel sensitive, so that's all right. It'll pass. Now, the size 9, I missed this beautiful teardrop. The teardrop drop here. Gorgeous piece, that one. And that's 155 and 2456. Then we have the size 8 in the little rectangle. It's got some interesting little lines of refraction on that corner. It's almost like got rainbow kind of colours in the lines, if you can see that. It's quite pretty. So it sits nice and flat, that one. Yeah, my nerves are not happy. My body wasn't happy at all with what what happened. So weird, isn't it? Like, our mind can be okay with one thing, and then the body's like, yeah, I don't know about that. Not sure how I feel about that. That's all good. I will respectfully give my body a good night's rest tonight, and hopefully it'll reset itself for tomorrow. Now, I do have some beautiful blue apatite in earrings as well. If we get a chance, can I have a look at the the damn microphone? The green and black stone in pendants. The green and black stone. Is it emerald that you're thinking of with the green and the black? Or is it, let's have a look. I'm just before I go on, turquoise. I showed turquoise. I mean, I haven't shown turquoise, but we can. Otherwise, in green, there's I'm just seeing what has black in it. There's only the emerald that I was thinking. It's not exactly green and black. I have new emerald jewelry coming out, guys, so I've only got one pendant left. Probably next week we'll do emerald anyway. But that's the only one I'm thinking of. Or the pre-night with epidote you might be thinking of. Oh, the malachite. Malachite. That's what you were thinking of. I'm happy to do that. Now, all of our malachite is on the website too, Gaynor. So if we don't get a chance to show the malachite, you can have a look online. There's also the malacola, which is all online now as well. So all of these sections are up, but actually getting there, guys. I'm so excited. So much stock's up on the website now. Oil of cloves. Yes, cloves do help. And I do have clove oil, but I don't know that it's a grade that I would feel comfortable putting it in my mouth. I know, like, there's things that are out there at the moment where people say, oh, use some essential oils in your water, blah, blah, blah. Please never put essential oils in your water to drink. It is a terrible idea. It actually destroys the lining of your stomach if you put essential oils in your water to drink. Just stick with inhaling them. I remember when I was doing my naturopathy studies, we had a big chat about that, because there's a certain company, a multi-level marketing company, which I won't name, who promotes the use of oils as like ingestibles. And the number of patients one of my my lecturers used to see, because they were ingesting like lemon oil and other things, it just ruined your gut. So hard to do that. Yeah, don't ever ingest oils, no matter what people say. They're for smelling, not for ingesting, because you got to think, like, oil sits on top of water, right? So how is your body going to, like, and they're super, super concentrated. Like, when we have natural oils in a plant, we're ingesting it with the rest of the plant. It's not the, so it's not saying, like, obviously if you're eating, like, something that's got a natural oil in it, it's got other things in it that help your body break it down usually, like enzymes and things. But anyway, that's a whole other thing. Anyway, blue apatite. Yeah, I could probably have a raw clove. I do have some, Violet. Thanks for the reminder. That's a little bit of numbing there that could work. Probably not while I'm talking. So these little earrings are super sweet. They've got really nice refraction. They're a good size. They're not massive. I do have some quite big ones that I'll show next as well. So 773. They are 132. I will show them up to my face in a minute. The next pair are the swing hook style, and these are quite a good size. Really nice refraction on both of those stones. So they are So 132 and code 771. Now, I might just turn the camera around to show these first. The next lot of earrings are sort of similar sizes, so at least you'll know what we're looking at size-wise. So the little, the smaller Apatite, I should do it this way. That's the size of the smaller triangle. You can see that. Sorry, it's a bit hard to navigate that. There's that one, or there is the bigger ones, which are about that size. So they're quite a decent size. They're not super heavy. They're all right. So these are the swing ones. The other ones are fixed hooks. The next ones I'm about to show, I'll hold up first. These are the largest ones I have actually. Quite big, but really pretty. It's nice when you get a nice big apatite stone because you can see all that pretty refraction. So that's the biggest size in the ovals, which I'll show in a sec. I also have a fixed hook pair of larger rectangles as well. And that is the fixed hook rectangles. Yes, Violet, exactly. They look great with the hair, don't they? It's a good contrast. I got the colour done again on Thursday, so nice and fresh. So the last ones that I just showed were these beautiful. Oh, wow, look at that flash. That's a really nice one. It's almost got like a peachy coppery colour in it, and amazing refraction in that piece actually. Very, very pretty stone there. Both of them actually. Wow. That's also got amazing shimmer on it. Almost looks like a wave in the middle. They are amazing stones. They are 115 and code 1096. 1096. Definitely very, very nice quality stone. So they were the big rectangles. And then we had, so I've shown these. So I'm just going to pop back the ones I've shown. There's little ones there. We've shown the bigger ones. And then the larger, got two pairs of larger ovals. These are the ones that I held up, which again have really nice flash through them. And they are code 770 and 132. Okay, I think I'm ready to see 3136, the big whopper, and 2569 all together. So was that the small oval, the big oval, and the rectangle, just so I can check. And this is the slightly smaller pair for 115, 1097. So some stunning, stunning earrings there. Such a good colour, isn't it? So let's see, there was 2569, 3136, and the big whopper. Let me see them all together. All right, here you go. So three together. Just see which one you're most drawn to out of those. Or if you want to screenshot that, Christy Lee, you can. I'll just do a little scan over each of them again. So the 15% off the big one, and I think just that one actually. Yeah, it's a beautiful big piece. Okay, and the ring I'll show you with them as well, just if that helps the decision. Look, I'm going to say probably as a match, obviously the ovals would probably be a good match with those, maybe even those two. But, you know, it's up to you. So if you want to have a little think on those, I'll just keep them all aside. Now, let's move on to some crystals of blue apatite. So I've got some really, really beautiful little spheres. They have really nice colour and flash in all of these. They're a pretty good price point too. We haven't been doing a lot of crystals lately. I'm just very low on crystal stock, so I haven't kind of reordered much in the way of crystals yet, but that's okay. Got some trickling in. So that there is 65, BAS 8. All good, Christy Lee. Take your time. These are all sort of similar size and quality, so if you're having trouble choosing and you want one, if you're not feeling drawn to something specific, I can intuitively pick one for you. This one's 62, BAS 10. So I feel like these little spheres are a really nice size to hold, or if you want to place it, you know, in your meditation space or wherever it is that you work, you know, doing psychic work or healing work for yourself or others even. A little blue apatite would be nice in your spaces to help with that clearing of your energy and also connecting and opening up your psychic awareness and connecting in with your own inner guidance. BAS 2 for $50. One's also got some nice... We'll watch later. No worries, Lisa. Just be aware, I don't know if oh, that's got a pretty rainbow in this little section. I know some people are still having trouble accessing our replays. I am still in the process with my VA of getting things uploaded. We're just still setting things up because I haven't been working as much the last couple of weeks after being sick and then having Aaron start daycare unsuccessfully last week. It's been a bit of a hard couple of weeks to get things done, but we are in the process of getting all the lives up on, or the ones from the beginning of this year. We'll get all of that uploaded to YouTube so you guys can have a second place to watch things if for whatever reason you can't see the replays on Facebook. There are palms in this blue, yes. So I've got spheres, one heart, a generator, and some palms. That's BAS 4 for $65. All got really nice flash through them. They're all sort of the same price, those ones. So 60 to 70. And there's one more over here. Look at that one. That's got really nice flash, doesn't it? Almost like a star in that one. That is 45, BAS 7. That's a little smaller than the others. That one sits really nicely on one of the small handstands, and they're $15. Wondering what the crystal is under the stick tight. We'll go and have a look in a sec, Curly. I'll just finish doing this apatite and then we can have a look over there. So here is a beautiful blue apatite heart. That does have lots of nice flash on the front. It's quite a big piece. That one is $80, BAH3. And we've got that one sitting on one of the medium-sized acrylic heart stands. And they are, I think, $12. So we've only got 4 palms, Violet, in this. This one's got a nice flash on the side. Deeper colour on the sides. And then you've got more flash on this side. That one is 37, BAP3. These are really nice quality in blue apatite. You can get some really average quality blue apatite out there, but a lot of these are quite gemmy pieces and have really, look at that one, that's got really good refraction through it too. And that's 32, BAP1. It's a lot of really transparent sections in that piece. A sheen on this one. Where the light hits, these are beautiful. BAP4 is 27. And then the last one here is BAP6 for 27 as well. So Violet, if you just want one more scan over those, there was BAP3 for 37, BAP1 for 32, BAP4 for 27 and BAP6 for 27. So, yes, BAP4, nice choice. Lots of nice flash on that one. Oh, this side of it in particular, there's a whole little transparent section in there that had some really, really good flash through it too when the light hits it. So Violet, can I just confirm, did you definitely want the pink opal ring, or did you want to leave that one for now until next time? It's up to you. My pick, could I please pick you of the palm stones? I will. So Diane's just claimed one. Out of these two, let me see. I'm actually feeling this one more, Gaynor. $27 one. So that one's 27 BAP6. If you're happy with that one, just say claim BAP6. I'll show you the other one again as well. This one does have a nice pale section on that side, but I was actually more drawn to the other one for you. But it's up to you if you feel more drawn to the other one. You trust your own intuition. Okay, so... Okay. Oh, hi, Pussycat. She said, I haven't said hello for a while. Hey, Aya. You been fed? She's just saying a hello. Hey, Crystal Fam. Oh, she said, I just want a pat. Oh, little Aya. Okay, so you'd like both of them. Okay, Gaynor, no worries. Thank you. What is it, Puss? Hello. Okay. Alrighty, leave it for next time. Yeah, no worries at all. I think, yeah, just as long as it's better to leave it if you're not 100% sure. Certainly don't want you to be going without food. She's a sweetie. Just going to hang out, I think, today. So now we have some raw apatite. I haven't finished showing apatite just yet. So I'll quickly whip through these. We've got lots of pretty little earrings. I must say, I do love raw blue apatite in earrings in particular. Especially this teal colour. It is such a pretty colour to wear, especially in summer. These little ones are $85. They're the same price. Let me check. Yeah, I've got a couple of pairs the same price. So $85. I'll do 15% off these earrings. Like any of the raw stones as well will be 15% off. My tooth is okay. It's a little bit sore at the moment. I'm just feeling it a bit. The what do you call it? It's worn off. The anesthetic. 977 is $85. So that's the teal colour. I've got two beautiful pairs of the teal apatite. Now I also do have more smaller stone earrings in the blue apatite as well, which are a little bit less. I think they're about 60. So that's 977B, also for $85. Happy to hold these up if you would like to see them for size. Then we also have these. This is the size of the little petite ones that we have, also in teal. I think they're only about 50 actually. They're code 915 and 61. There you go. Was right. And then the big pair of the deeper blue are $85. They do look very pretty in the raw. That is the only pair I have there. And then I've got another couple of pairs here. So this is code 23 for $80. They're a little smaller but a bit heavier on the silver. And then this pair here is a stunning pair of the teal. They've got little rainbows in the stones. I don't know if you can quite see them. Really nice hooks on them as well. And they are 23A for $80 as well. Also in the rings, we've got a couple of the teal raw coloured ones, which are size 7 and size 8 with the split band. Really pretty colour. And $88, code 1959. Again, 15% off any of the raw section. These are, this is the size 8. So 1960 for $88. Then we have one little pendant with the double teal apatite and a little blue topaz at the top. And that one is $97, also 15% off, and code 318. Then in the darker blue, I've got one raw pendant, which is code 3138 and 66. Such a good price for that piece. There's a triple drop raw piece as well. That's quite a nice design. Code 2058 and 140. It's 15% off that one too. And then we have just a couple more. This one does have a bit sticking out, but it's not sharp. Just does jut out a little bit. That one's 144 and 1313. Also 15% off. And then I love this one. It's a combo of moonstone and the teal apatite with a blue topaz at the bottom. I might show that one on. It's a really interesting design. And that one is 1314 and 158. I feel like with the moonstone complementing with the apatite really enhances that intuitive ability and support through that crystal. Then the blue topaz as well. It's got a very calming and very soothing kind of energy about it. Nurturing, I think, is the word actually. 1314 is 158, also 15% off. I'll show that one on. I'll also show on this little one too, which again is a combination of moonstone, blue apatite, blue topaz and pearl. And that is 120, code 1511. So there's the one with the moonstone and apatite. A nice sort of cascading look to it, doesn't it? And you can see all of the nice blue rainbow flashes of moonstone in that piece. And then we had the other little one. I had a few of this design a while ago, and they were quite popular. We could get them with lots of different stones. There we go. Pay invoice on your treasures on Wednesday. Oh, perfect. Thank you, Violet. Yeah, we'll send them out. The invoices get sent out tomorrow, so Mondays do invoicing, and then yeah, that'll be ready for you to pay whenever you're ready. It is a lovely little piece, isn't it? They're both nice with the moonstone. I love the combo pieces. So, oh, I forgot to do the little generator, and I think that's all of the blue apatite. Just got the one generator in blue apatite. Nice flash on that one too. Hey Simone, how are you, lovely? We've just been showing, this is the last piece of blue apatite actually, and that is $50, BAPG4. So Simone, we do have some new rings in. I've literally just finished showing all of our beautiful blue apatite. Oh, I didn't see you, Michelle. I don't know if you got filtered or if I just missed your post. I didn't see it, so it may have been filtered. If you want to just comment underneath, like if I didn't see your post, or next time you post a comment, just comment underneath it, and then I'll definitely be able to see it. So all the blue apatite we've just shown, most of it's full price, but there's anything that's on the website and the raw pieces are 15% off. Now we also have the micro beads in blue apatite, which are really stunning. So we've got 5 different blue apatite sizes and styles. So there's the neon blue and the teal blue in a couple of different sizes there. There's 1.5 mil, 3 mil and 4 mil, or 2 mil and 4 mil, I think it is. So they're like, I think $40, $50 and $60. So you can find those online. And I have also got just an example of how you can wear the beautiful little raw pendant on a micro bead necklace. Looks really pretty together. So the little, it says blue topaz, but it is actually blue apatite. That one is $52, and then the micro bead necklace that it is on is $50. So for about $100, you get yourself a beautiful necklace with that. I just love that color too. Happy to show it on if anyone wants to see. And oh, I'm okay, Michelle. I just came back from the dentist earlier today. I had a little bit of needed a bit of an emergency filling done, so I'm a little bit sore, but I'm okay. Okay, so Kiralee was asking, so I'll just quickly scan over the table and show you guys what is here, and then we can choose where we want to go next. So We have a new Lavakite. There's Serpentine in darker and paler green. This is Camerarite, which is a bit of a rare one. This is the Australian Atlantisite, and then we have African Atlantisite, which is the purple sticktite in Serpentine. So lots of new rings and pendants and earrings in that stone. Then we have Aquamarine, which is all on sale. There's some new earrings on a rack over here, including Aquamarine and blue Apatite, which I haven't shown yet. Then we have our Aquamarine section. And we also have our beautiful beaded amber, all priced. So lots of new bracelets and necklaces in chips and in polished beads as well. So I left all of the amber that was still available after last weekend's live on the table. So if you missed last weekend's live, you can certainly have another look at what is here. We do have some really pretty small fine band rings there. There's some new studs in amber as well, and a couple of bracelets too. So African Atlantisite is what you meant. Sure, we can do that. Put your sapphire pendant on your amethyst necklace. Oh, wow, what a nice combo. Keen on new amber beaded necklaces. Maybe we'll do the African Atlantisite next, and then we'll go and do amber after that. So I'm just going to go and grab a quick drink before I start, and then we'll do all of this beautiful purple section up here. Okay, so let's do this one. Love the differences between the African. Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? Depending on where things are found, they can really look quite different. So I might start with the crystals in this first, and then we'll do the jewelry, because I've only got a few crystals. So you can see this is the beautiful purple sticktite. So sometimes this is called Atlantisite, but it is really purple sticktite in the green Serpentine. And what I love about this is you get these amazing veins and contrasting colours. They're really, really quite pretty. And the purple sticktite's got a really interesting energy. It's quite gentle, yet very activating of the crown chakra. Also the base and the heart. It's like the combo of the Serpentine and sticktite. It's said to affect your Kundalini energy. So it's like this awakening of energy through your spine that can happen when you're working with this stone. But it's also a very spiritually protective stone, and it also opens us up to like feelings of divine love and compassion. And yeah, it's a really beautiful, it like really opens up gently in the heart as well. So it's quite a you want to see the big teardrop pendant? Sure, I'll just do the crystals first, Curly, and then we'll do the jewelry after that. So this one here is 135, code 3004. It's actually got this beautiful groove to hold, like it's a really, really comfortable stone to hold, this one. And yeah, they're actually quite gentle, but yeah, activating, I think would be the words to use. And I love this shape. This one's got a bit more of a carved look and deeper purples. Really interesting colours as well. So this one is $80, 3303. So these ones are not, well, it does kind of stand on two sides. It's just not a upright standing freeform. but it does have, because it's got the carved edges, you could definitely have it sitting on different colours. Shape of the liver, interesting, you're right. There's also this one which has some really interesting spider webby kind of veins through it with the deep and the dark greens. You have a purple stick-tight skull, almost looks like a tree, or yeah, it's like webbing with the veins of the stick-tight all the way through. That one is 95, code 3002. So it said that stick-tight also has an ability to help soften hardened emotional energy. So if we've sort of had something that we've kind of got a bit stuck on, isn't that amazing, that color? It's almost like a pink purple, that one. So it's, yeah, it said to help us to, I suppose, that promotion of forgiveness and those more like those energies that help us to soften any sort of hard walls that we've built up around the heart. The Serpentine is really quite cleansing of energy as well, and it helps to clear the heart chakra. So that one is 683300. That is a standing piece. It's really beautiful. That you can see a few things inside that purple bit. And then we have this little one, which is more of the green serpentine with just the bright purple veins through it. So that one is 60 and 2354. Yes, it is almost a half-half, that one, isn't it? All right, so we'll move on to the jewelry. So the big teardrop, Kirili wanted to see, I think might have been the first one. I'll do these first, and then we'll do the rings and then the earrings. So that piece there, interesting colours in that. That one's 100 and 3306 is the code. And then some of these are almost just stick tight, like this one's almost all purple. And that one is 75, like purple lightning, it is a bit. Claiming 3306 for Kirili, thank you. Is this on a new invoice, Kirili? Just let me know. 3304, 75. Nadine is 3300. Did you mean this one, Nadine? The little 3304? Or was it another one I've shown? Sold on the $80 crystal. Was that this one? Oh, that's the one that Nadine just, oh, you sent a message, did you? I didn't see the message. I'm so sorry. Nadine's message was the one that I saw first. Sorry, Gaynor, just the one above. But I didn't see another message unless you sent me a message to my page. But I didn't see one before that. Gaynor can have that one. Okay, thank you, Nadine. No problems. Sorry, guys. I hate when that happens. Thank you for understanding. Oh, the one in my hand is not the one I want. Oh, okay. Was it this one? The $80 one. Hang on a minute. Do I have any clear quartz freeforms? Yeah. I've got like some natural clear quartz that's been polished, if that's what you mean. Sold on the $80 crystal. I'm just trying to figure out which one it was, because this one, Gaynor, is that the one you wanted? That was $80. Because if it is, then Nadine, you can have the other one, and then that works out for everyone. So that one is for Gaynor then. Thank you. Yeah, this one was 68, not 80. So there we go. Okay. Cool. I don't know why I thought that was the one, because it wasn't even $80. So anyway, anyway, that one's still there. Okay, so I've just got the 3 pieces of Atlantisite left on the table. Okay, so let's keep going with the jewelry. So there was the little one that we just showed, was 3304. Then this one, now again, I handpicked all of these because I thought each piece is just beautiful in its own unique way. 3305, I love I don't know why, but there's like this little vein. It's like it goes against the grain and it has its own little flash. And there was something about literally that I liked. About like the bit that stands out is what goes against the grain. It just reminded me of like that whole concept of just, you know, being a bit different, not fitting in, and kind of choosing to stand out. $80 is 3305. Little funny message in that piece. There's also another little teardrop here, which is mainly the purple stick tight. What's alive without some confusion? Oh, almost guaranteed when I'm doing them, but anyway. I embrace that part of myself. I figure it out eventually. That's where, as long as it gets worked out eventually. $70, 3303. And then, now this is the biggest oval that I have, which has beautiful, you can see the sheen through the veins of this one. And that one is 140. Really beautiful piece. 3308. Yeah, got to embrace it all. I'm human. You guys embrace me in my humanness, and I wouldn't want to present myself any other way because, you know, I'm a bit, what can we say? I think I could say I used to be a perfectionist. I'm a recovering perfectionist. Is that the word? Is that how we can say it? Where I'm more embracing of the things that just are what would be considered flaws by others, but you just end up going, yeah, well, that's just me. Embrace the imperfections. It's humanness. 3307. I love this piece. There's something about it. The colours, I love it. 3307 is $80. 3304 for Deborah. Thank you, Deborah. So that was the first little teardrop there, the really purple one. The go against the grain piece looks like running water. Yes. It's got a very beautiful little shimmer through it. Perfectly imperfect and unique. That's correct. Becoming more united in ourselves as we grow a smidge older. So true. Like, you know, it's funny, isn't it? In some ways, sometimes you're like, oh, you know, to be young again and the joys of being young. But then there's also all the crap that comes with being young and less accepting of ourselves. Like, the closer I get to my 40s, I'm just like, yeah, this is definitely, I'm so much more comfortable in my skin at my age now than I ever was. So much happier to be where I am, for sure. The least perfect that I've ever looked, and yet the most embracing of my imperfections. And love it. Anyway, so 70 for the triangle. I love triangle pendants. We don't have many of them, but just as a shape for stability and that, like, I suppose the number 3 has its own significance as well, doesn't it? So it's a good shaped triangle. $70. Oh, please do, Bridie. I'd love to see it. 3310 for the little triangle. I'm going to pop it over there. And I also love this shape. It's kind of like a kite shape almost. Just for something a bit different. Claiming 3310. Claire, thank you. Wouldn't want to be young now. Oh, I know. And it's like, you know, my generation, like what, I'm 38. So I was an 85 baby. my generation still played outside when I was young, you know. We still run around in the street and all the kids in our street, and you could stay out and it was safe. So, you know, like I'm glad I had that childhood, that I grew up in my backyard having fun amongst all of the, you know, I wouldn't have been the little witch that I am today if I wasn't making up all my little flower and stick brews and, you know, chasing lizards and caterpillars. I'm pretty sure that connection to nature was rooted in the fact that I, you know, grew up in my garden and just learnt so much from nature when I was a kid. I try and, with my own boys, like I try and get them outside as much as possible and just, you know, but I live in the city. I'd love to move them out somewhere a bit more in nature even, but, you know, it is what it is. Claire, you tried, but I love it. Oh, well, you very, very much behaved this live, Claire. I know you definitely got a few nice pieces recently, so all good. All right, so the piece that I am showing is this one. So this is 135 and code 3311. So 3311. Then, now this one is almost entirely purple stick tie. In fact, it is entirely. It's almost a pinky purple. Very, very pretty piece, that one. It's really, I don't think, got any serpentine in it. I haven't done the amber yet. Oh, you did ask to see beads, that's right. 135 and 2001 is the code for that one. The terrarium piece. Oh, it is a bit of a terrarium piece. I get that. Totally get it. Next one is another one, almost looks like a purple river running through that one. And that one is 135, code 2490. And then the last piece is a biggie. Don't have too many big pieces at the moment, so stunning big piece. It's not too thick or heavy either. And that's 200 and 3308. I might show that on for size. There's a couple of you that love big pieces, so it's an interesting one. There we go. That's the size of the big piece. It's quite amazing, that one. I could imagine that would look particularly nice on, yeah, you could wear it up high or down low. 2490 has a dragon in it. Was that? Yes, I saw that too. I didn't say anything, but so that's the big one. I might just show the little one for Bridie. So the smallest little teardrop Bridie is this one, and Deborah, this will be about the same size as the one that you claimed as well. Nice little purple piece. And I might just show a couple of the other pieces. I'll show the terrarium piece again, and then I'll show a couple of the so the terrarium piece, I forgot to mention, has got a hammered side. Oh, and by the way, I've just ordered in a few of the hammer. I know there was a couple of people that wanted them. I don't know if you're watching live. They'll probably arrive later this week, so they'll be available from next weekend, basically. So there you go. There's the terrarium piece, and then the dragon one that Christy Lee just pointed out. So 2490. It's actually a nice balance with the green and the purple in that one. And then I'll show the largest, the longer oval. And then I'll show maybe the purple one, just a few different pieces. And then we've got rings and earrings still in this as well. Okay. That's not the purple one. I just got a message come through and I distracted myself. There we go. That's the very purple one. You can see the difference in colour. That's a beautiful piece. So they're the smaller of the ovals. I'm a shocker for wearing your hammered collar every chance I get. There's nothing shocking about that. That's great. I love it too. I find they're actually, like, it depends. Sometimes I find if I've, like, because Aaron always loves to play with my pendants and, like, whenever he's breastfeeding. So I tend to wear like the Belcher chains or something a bit more solid, only because if I wear collars, he just pulls them off in 2 seconds, and then they become like, you know, I get worried about him poking his or my eye out. Yes, there is size 10 and I think 11, Kiralee. Yep, 10 and 11. I'm starting at the 7s though. Still have to buy the thin band collar. Well, I've got plenty of the other ones in stock. It was just the beaten ones I didn't have left. So this is 100. That is a size 7, 2615. It's a nice little flat piece. It does just have a little, it looks like a scratch, but I think it's just part of the stone. You do sometimes get these little, whoops, like little crevices. I'm just trying to show that. Doesn't go all the way through, so but yeah, part of the stone. So that's a 7. This is an 8. Quite a cool looking one, that one. 2617 is 100. I feel like it wants to go the other way. I've got a size 10, a sister stone in this one. It's like a big purple ocean. It's a very velvety stick tied in that one. So that's 100, size 8, 2617. And I'll show the size 10 because it's the sister of that. Show them together. In fact, I feel like it would probably have been like part of the stone that way. So that one is 2618 and 100. Beautiful pieces, those ones. Now, another size 8 in the smaller stone. It's actually a beautiful cab, this one. Interesting colours. So 110, 2616. Then we have size 9. Size 9 is all purple in the stick tight. The split band. Yes, the twin rings, that's right, sister rings. 2612 is 100. It's a size 9. There's a round one next in the 9. I really like this one. It's a beautiful, beautiful stone. And that one is 110, 2613, 2612 for Claire. For the purple one. Thank you, Claire. So I've shown that one, the 10. So the next two are both 10 and 11, both beautiful stones, Kiralee. So there's this one, which has really nice strong purple, the size 10 for 110. And 2610. Can I claim 2613? Yes, sure, Imelda. Is that on the same invoice or a new one? Which one did you claim? 613, the round one. Beautiful choice. It's a really nice piece, that one, isn't it? So the size 11 is the last one. I'll see which one might, if you want, I can grab the pendant out for you again, Kiralee, and we can see which one you think might match better. So 2611 was 100, the size 11. I'll just grab your pendant out. I'm thinking the 2610, was that the, yeah, this one on the left that you've claimed. They're quite different stones, all of them, but that doesn't really matter. They kind of remind me of opposites for some reason. I don't know why, but they still work. Really love the almost pastel purple. It's pretty, isn't it? Nice claims, Kiralee. Thank you. Okay, so next. Just a sec. Put those up on stands. Okay, so next is some earrings as well. So I've only got I've got 5 pairs of earrings actually. So there's the 1 pair of ovals. Beautiful stones in those. You can see all of the, I might zoom in a bit on those actually. Really nice veins and colour in those. So they've got a hammered setting and the fixed hooks as well. They're $90 for those ones. Walking home and watching. Oh, the properties. Yes, sure. So 1247 was the code of these. So in a nutshell, basically the Sticktite and Serpentine working together has an action which is said to help stimulate your Kundalini, which is basically spiritual awareness. The Kundalini is an energy that is said to be coiled at the base of the spine, and it naturally activates through our lifetime. I don't know if you guys know, but each of our chakras, so starting at the base, there's like 7-year cycles that our chakras naturally develop over our lifetime and the qualities come out. So 0 to 7, we're developing base chakra, which is our, like, the basis of who we are and our, you know, sense of safety in the world. 7 to 14 is when we're developing sexuality, and then you've got 14 to 21 is our solar plexus, which is our identity. 21 to 28, we're developing relationships with the heart chakra, and then so on and so forth with the throat, third eye, crown. And then once you hit the crown, I suppose maybe we start going into next level again. But that's like, I suppose, once you hit, like, what is it, about 40, 49, normally for women, we're sort of entering the menopause years by the time we've kind of finished going through all of our chakra development. And then we're kind of into our wisdom years. So it's interesting the way when you kind of learn about our spiritual path from that perspective. It's like, so basically our Kundalini does naturally open over time anyway, but there's things that we can do. There's no need to rush our spiritual awakening. It happens in its own path. It unfolds naturally. But I suppose you can also consciously evolve and bring through more awareness. So I think the Sticktite Serpentine, when it talks about Kundalini awakening and, you know, stimulating the rise of it, I feel like it's more just about helping us to become more spiritually aware. I think that's probably the best way to put it. But also emotionally, that Sticktite helps to open up the heart, draws in spiritual energy to the heart center for helping us to work through feelings of compassion, self-forgiveness, what else? And also it's energetically purifying with the Serpentine as well. So this is the only teardrop pair of earrings that I have. That's $90, code 1246. Then there are the leafy shape ones. These are also hammered on the... Oh, no, just these ones are hammered. These ones are not. I didn't get a chance to polish these before the live, but they're... Yes, anyway, 1245. They're very purple and pretty. $90. And I think I missed a couple of... Oh, Jules, I missed your question about the rings. So I've just shown them. I'll just finish showing the earrings, and if you let me know what your size is, I'll let you know what I've got in your size. All the rings are different price points, but they're roughly around the $100 mark. And Deborah, could I please swap my pendant for the very purple one? Absolutely no problems at all. Sorry I missed your comments, guys. I was off rambling in a good way, but, you know, sometimes when I start talking, I'm not paying attention to the comments because I'm paying attention to the information that I'm talking about. All right, so the little one, Bridie, I don't know if you were interested in this one because that got put back by Deborah. It was just a whisker bigger than the one that was available still on the table. So 70 was the one that was still available. That one was 75 that just got put back. And did I miss anything else? Gain or Curly, you must have a really mad collection. Michelle's... Oh. Oh, yes, she would have an amazing collection. And Claire, you turned 28 this year. Oh, yes, hooray. Moving to throat chakra. Best years to open up into your authenticity and learning about expressing yourself in the most authentic way possible as well. It's fantastic. I've just actually moved out of throat chakra into more third eye. And it's interesting because I have noticed I'm more in alignment with my intuition now as well. It's like you just start to open up and open up. So let's see. So Kiralee, because I don't know if you guys are aware, we just have started stocking, most of you are aware obviously, but we've just started stocking the rhodium plated range. So if people are sensitive to silver, we can offer rhodium plating on jewelry from that collection, and that also helps to not have those silver sensitivities. 45 this year, feeling a shift, but not sure what it is. Ooh, interesting. So moving into crown. So crown is all about alignment with our purpose. Also, it's about coming into a place of alignment with service and opening up to share our wisdom and what we've learnt through our lifetime. So I'm sure through your lifetime bride in all the different amazing, and actually you're starting teacher training, aren't you? Interesting. So you're into that space now where you're in the space where you're going to start sharing and giving what it is that you've learned and what you know. So, I mean, obviously it's not always going to be in alignment, but it's interesting what naturally kind of happens and unfolds at certain ages and stages in our life. There you go. And so just coming back to Jules, you were asking about the rings. Now you didn't let me know what size you were, but I'll just quickly mention again, there's size 7 for 100, code 2615. If you want to claim something, just let me know the code. This is all I have in Atlantisite. It's the first time I've actually had rings in Atlantisite before as well. I've just got a couple pairs of earrings I haven't. I can't even remember if I've shown them or not. This is a size 8 for 100, 2617. There is also a little $110 size 8, 2616. This was a size 10, 2618 for 100. And there's a size 11 there as well. So all of our jewelry is beautiful quality sterling silver. I hand pick everything, so I check things over to make sure they're all, good stones and beautiful quality pieces. So that one was 2611 for the size 11 for 100. So there you go. That's just a quick recap of what is left. So just quickly, I think I showed these. I can't remember. These have some beautiful deep purple through them. $90 for the earrings. And 1245. I'll hold these up to my face so you guys can get a sense of the size of them. And they're also 90. 1246. So let me see. Started to do your Bachelor of Education. Yes, I just clicked onto that too, Bridie. So yeah, how interesting. All right, so let's just see this is the last pair that I just showed. So the rectangles for size. So they're quite a good size with the fixed hook. And I'll quickly hold the others up too. So there was the sort of leafy shaped ones. They're quite pretty. They're very purple, aren't they? And then we have the teardrops. And the last pair, which was the first pair I showed, which are the ovals, which have a bit more green in them. So they're quite stunning. All right, now we have shown all of the stick tight serpentine, the African material. That's all of this here. I'm going to scan over these. These are not new. I'm going to do 15% off any of this section here. So these are from Tasmania, Claire. The Atlantisite mine is in Tassie. And this is a uniquely Australian type of Atlantisite. So it's more rich in the serpentine, but it is also, it's almost like got a slightly more golden colour to it as well. So what I might do, these are kind of in 3 rows. So that's row 1, row 2, and row 3. And if you would like me to show a particular piece, just say row 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 2, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2, 3. They're quite big pendant, some of these. So if you remember how big that one was on, I'm happy to show these on for size. I might just do that quickly actually. 1352 on. 1352 was that row 3 2, the triangle. Sure. I'm just going to show the big whoops. That's the size of the big round one, just so you guys can get a sense of the size. So 3 2 and 1352. Which one was that? Christy Lee, 1352. Was that oh yeah, this little one. So this is the darker green one, 2 2. Got it. So I'll show that on, then I'll let you know. It's that's the size. How much is the big round one? I'll let you know in just a sec. Pretty gorgeous, aren't they? It's just oh, I haven't got any flash on either. So this is the 2 2, which is got more of the dark green in it as well. That one's 155 and that's 382. 382. And these are all 15% off. So the big round one I just showed on Imelda, that one is 310 and code 19. Just had a call come through. Can you guys still hear me? Just a sec. Just a moment. Okay, still here? All good. Cool. I never know whether it cuts things out. So that's the triangle. And that one is 1905 and 140. I'll show that one on for you. Hey Colby, how you going? All right, so this one is the triangle on to... Trying to hide that tag a bit for you there. There we go. It's quite a strong piece, isn't it? And it's so different with like the spots of the stick tied in there as opposed to the veins. It looks quite different on. So I'll just show one more piece on. This was row 3-1, which is just a more medium-sized teardrop. It's quite a pretty piece as well. I feel like these they've got a very different feel to the other ones. It's more like it's like more of an expand heart with these, I think, because they're more of the serpentine. It just has a very soothing, makes me feel like I want to connect to nature. It's all the green in it, I think. But yeah, claiming the triangle, no worries. Jessie, the crystal next to the Atlantisite, what material is that? So over here we have Aquamarine, and above is Aquamarine as well. This is Serpentine, and this is Lavakite. So this is Camerarite, which is also in Serpentine. This is quite a rare stone. I've only got it in a few pieces. There's one pendant and some rings, so we can do those in a minute too. Yeah, I don't know if it's grounding, but it's expanding. It's earth connection. I feel more connected, like, say, to the trees than like the leaves than the roots of the tree. So it's opening. There's an opening feeling with it. So many pieces to my blouse. I've kind of chosen the right one, haven't I? So this was 1902 and 180 that I just showed. So Claire has claimed the triangle. And so if there's any other pieces you would like me to show on, or just want to know the price of, just let me know. But yeah, we'll probably, most of the things on the table we'll probably try and get up within the next 3 weeks. We're already a couple of weeks ahead with our upload. So what's on this weekend? I'm just trying to think. Oh God, I can't even remember what we've got scheduled for this week. But you'll start to see the posts popping up as to what's going to be uploaded this weekend. Michelle's been doing a wonderful job of getting things up for us, so that's great. And we will have, hopefully, we're starting to interview some new juniors next week, so we'll get some some more happening soon. I'll be able to offload some more things off my plate. Interesting. From Africa and Australia, Tassie, lots of trees. Yeah, it's a very different feel, but it's like almost like when I say this one has a more spiritual feel, it's that opening up through the crown is much more present with all the Sticktite, whereas this one's much more serpentine heavy, but it's still got this like condensed version of the Sticktite in there. So yeah, it is interesting. But it also interestingly, Sticktite, just remember something, Sticktite apparently is more connected to the air element, so connected to the wind, and that's maybe the spiritual energy I just felt, whereas this is more like earthy. The Serpentine's a lot more earthy. So there you go. Very interesting. So I was going to move into Camerarite next, which is this one here. And now Camerarite is interesting. It's quite because of all of the purple, it's very strong for the brain and the mind. So it's said to have a particularly strong effect on helping to balance the brain. I'll start at the top. So this is a size 9, and these are really nice. You can see the purples in some bits are actually quite like they're quite vibrant and transparent. And amber beads, yes, I thought I'll just finish off this little section first and then we'll go do the amber. And so this pale green is actually serpentine as well, which they do form together. So hammered band there, that one is 132. I've seen this stone sell for so much more, so our pricing is really, really good on these pieces. 2391, the size 9. Camerarite. Size 7 does not have the beaten band. It's got a split band and lots of the beautiful purple in that one. I've seen this as well where it does not have as much of the purple, like just more of the pale green with a little purple through it, and like I've seen about 4 or 5 times the price. So these are very well priced. 154, 2389 for the size 7. It says 7, it might be like 7.5, I think, because I can fit it comfortably on that hand. Then we have another size 9, which has beautiful flow through it. Really nice, juicy grape purple. I'll take my flash off for a second as well, just so you can see without the flash. So you don't, it probably looks a lot darker, but with some light, you can see the more violet sort of tones through it. So that's got the hammered band. That is 145 and 2385. Then we have a size 10. 10's also got some really nice pink tones almost in that one. Also with the hammered band. So yeah, if you look up the properties of this stone, you'll notice a lot of it is about balancing the left and right hemispheres of the brain, helping to balance our logic with our intuitive abilities. That one's 172, 2387. Just a sec, let me see what else it tells us about Camerarite. I'm just going to do a quick Google. Camerarite. Definitely feels very opening through the crown. So let's have a look. It says, joins the heart to the third eye and the brain, allowing the three to join in recognizing truths, acts to bring the vibration of the physical body into resonance with the mind, aids in the growth of beneficial bacteria in the gut and relieves pain in muscles and joints, helps to activate greater flexibility in one's thinking and belief structure, aids in fertility. There you go. So that's a few things about it. So keywords are balance, opening, realization. I am grounded and move forward in life knowing that I'm here for my divine purpose. So that's a nice little affirmation. Yeah, oh, I love this one. It's definitely got some interesting energy. I have a pendant of it that I haven't worn for a little while, but I feel like the days that I feel drawn to wear it are when I have a lot of need to focus mentally and need to really have my mind sharp. That one is size 11, 2390 and 132. Hey Kim, how are you? And Christy Lee's popped some information there too. Thank you. And the square size 9, yes, I'll show you again in just a minute. I'll just show the last one, which is a size 12. So we have a few size 11s and 12s in different stones. So Camerarite is one of them. 2390 for Kiralee, thank you. So 172 for the size 12, 2393. And Kiralee has claimed 2390, the size 11. Thank you. And Tanil, you want to see the square one again? Now, this is probably 8.5 to 9. So this, if you found the 9 was a little too big in the hypersthene, you'll probably find this is a good fit, because my fingers are probably... They used to be 9, they're probably more like 8.5 to 9 now on this hand. So that will not slip off. Just so you know. If you would like to claim that one, just let me know. I'll leave it here until you decide to. And I have one pendant of raw Camerarite, which has got the green serpentine. Really nice contrasting colours in that one. It does sit up a little on that side. That's just part of the stone and the way that this cab has been polished. So that piece has the hammered setting, and it's code 3112 for 165. So just a very small collection, just these 6 pieces left of the Camerarite. Now we also do have Serpentine in a couple of different colours. There's these pale green ones which have some really cool patterns. And then we have the deeper green of Serpentine, which almost looks like jade. It's very, very similar looking to jade. So if you guys would like me to show Serpentine, I might go do amber. We'll move away from the Serpentine, and then we'll come back and we can do Serpentine and Lava Kite after. Let's see. So also, Christy Lee, I had these 3 pieces still aside for you. If you would like to let me know if you can before the live ends, that'd be great. Otherwise, just send me a message after. Just once the live ends and I have to go pick up the boys, sometimes I may not be able to get back to people till a bit later. So, all right, we'll do the amber beads next, and then I'll do bracelets. Think about it, definitely calling you, but want to make sure. No worries. No round green, just ovals in the green. Okay, so the beads. Can I see the green rings? Maybe we'll do the amber first. So we've got lots of beautiful amber, and then we'll come back to do more green. And then we've got the aquamarine to finish up with as well. So with the aqua, there's some pieces online and some pieces that are not. I don't actually have anything that's that you guys wouldn't have seen already in aqua. So I'm just aware that I'm probably going to try and finish up about 6 tonight, so I should have plenty of time to get through everything. Plus, if there's other things you guys want to see, just let me know. So there's a few people wanting to do Serpentine. Okay, cool. We'll go and do that after. So I just want to show the amber beads first, because we don't have heaps of them anyway. And what I might do is I will show a few, then I'll show them on so you can see lengths and sizes. So I've got a few longer beads in this time, which I love these ones with the different colours and sizes and shapes. So this is a 26 inch and 155, code 203, and I have 2 of these available. I think one has just dropped behind the table. Hang on a sec. Yeah, anyway, I've lost one. So these all have been knotted in between. And they've all got screw clasps, so you can easily, and I tell you what, like, sometimes you can't find these because they match so well. I've had a bit of trouble getting them on and off before. So it looks like we've got actually two different lengths of that style. My apologies. So there are two different ones. There's the 26-inch, which I just showed, and a 23-inch, which is 120. So code 204 is 120, and code 203 is 155. I'll show both on. I can actually, so Diane's claimed 203. No worries. I'll just show the two lengths on. So I'm wearing a good colour top for Amber, but I'm just going to move this down a little. So that's the 23-inch, and this is the 26-inch. So I can fit both of those over my head comfortably. You don't even have to use the clasps for these, but it's a nice, they're not like too chunky, but they've got lots of nice colour through them. The two together actually look really nice as well. So let me just check which one you claimed, Diane. I think it was the smaller one. And oh, it was the longer one. So Diane, you've got the longer 26-inch. So the 23-inch for 120 is still available. I also have a couple of, so the other long ones that I have, just give me a sec, I've just had a tangle. Oh, there we go. Just checking. So these two are both long, same length. These are, what is the length? I think these must be about 26 as well. So these are also nice and long. Probably just show one on at a time, hey? So that's the one. I've got all the different colours from butter to cherry, cognac and honey. So we've got the full range of colours. These are 185, code 202, and I have two available. So claiming the 23-inch for Kiralee. So that was the $120 one that I just showed. So these two are the longest ones that I have in stock. Am I telling a lie or not? Let me just double check. No, they are the longest, definitely. Now this next one is more of a almost round size bead. These are a little bit more expensive just because they've been more polished. So this set is $275, code 208. I will use the screw clasp on these because it's probably just a little bit shorter. Guessing this might be more like a 20-inch length, and I've got a few of this length, which is quite a nice length. They're not too short and not too chunky, just a nice medium kind of size. Claire 202 and Kiralee, can you claim 202? Yes, so I'll put your first claim back, Kiralee, and both you and Claire have one set each. Okay, so the smaller one that Kiralee just put back was this one with the smaller beads in between for 120. And, oops, inevitably my hair's just got tangled, of course. Have I screwed it in there? Probably. There we go. Let me turn this back around for a second. So this is what I just had on now. You can see so it's all knotted in between. I'll just take my flash off for a sec as well. You can see the colours. So that was probably one of the more expensive ones. That was the $275, code 208. Now I have matching bracelets in some of these as well. So if you end up claiming a necklace and you want me to check if there's a similar style bracelet, just let me know. That's the one that Kiralee just popped back. So you can see all the different stones in that one. Lisa, hey, hooray. You've had NM withdrawals. Oh, you can finally get your fix. Earlier we have shown blue apatite, the Atlantisite, Serpentine stick tight, Camerarite, and I'm just on to amber now. Then we're going to go back and do Serpentine, Kite, and Aquamarine. So love a bracelet too, no worries. I'll go through all these first. So that was 204 for 120, 23 inches. I think the other pair of beads is also 23 inches that I just showed. Okay, that must be the case. And here's another one which is kind of similar to the others. It has knotting in between, chips of amber, and a few kind of different shapes there. That's also probably about the 23 inches. That one is 150, code 205, also with the screw clasp and all of the knotting in between. The next style, this is quite beautiful. It's, actually, did I show this? Oh, maybe this is the same as the one that Diane claimed. Actually, this must be the same. Also 155. Lots of different colours in chips and larger pieces. And that one is a bit longer. So 155, code 203. That is a 26 inch. So that's the longest one I have left. A while ago, I told you some Mexican amber. Oh, I don't really have anything else to match that. We're all sold out of the Mexican amber at the moment, but I'll probably get some in again when I've come across it again, I guess. It's not something I have come across much before. Now, these are more kind of flat beads, and you've got a beautiful colour gradation from cherry through to cognac and honey amber. And they're quite pretty colour, lots of pretty colours in that one. So they are 160, code 211, and the length of that is also probably about 25 inches, I would say. So it's another nice long set I can show on. And the next one is just the honey amber. Beautiful honey amber in little freeform polished beads. That one is $90, code 210. So when you get just the more freeform kind of shapes, they're not as expensive as when they're sort of more rounded. The rounder the beads, the more work that has gone into them, and obviously that ups the price. So the next ones I'm going to show are the chips. So these are really good price points as well. There's a couple of different lengths in the chips. Claire, 210. Can I show the stud earrings? Yes, I'll definitely be doing those as well. So 210 for Claire. I'll show that one on, Claire. Oh, I can just fit it over my head. I think it's about a 20 inch, that one. So that's the honey amber. Such a pretty colour. While I've got this turned around, I'll just show there's one more necklace which is a bit of a different one. So Claire, that one's for you. I only had the one of that. Now this is the chips, which are, oh, that one's a little too small. This is 20 inches. So also has the screw clasp. And I've got two of these which are slightly different lengths and colours. So that's the 20 inch. They're a little thicker with the chips, but they're a really good price. And then also there's a slightly darker one. This is a 17 inch, so I'll put them both on together so you can compare the lengths. I'm just going to watch these screw clasps with my hair. They just keep getting stuck. There we go. Probably better to do it up at the front, but anyway, I might just do that quickly. So this one that's shorter is also a little darker. Hey Helen, how are you? Yes, Amber. I'm just showing the new Amber necklaces. So these are the chips. So you can see the shorter one, which is 17 inches, a little darker, and the longer one that's 20 inches, a little more honey. So that's more cognac, that's a bit more honey. So I'll let you know the prices of these. So the longer one is 65, code 199. That's the 20 inch. And then the one that I've still got on, find where the this is what I always have fun with, is finding where have I put the screw clasp. There we go. You can feel, at least feel the difference on the chip ones. The other ones admittedly it's a little harder to find. So that is $60. So I'll just show the difference of that. So that last one, 17 inch, code 198 for 60, or there was the slightly paler ones, which was longer, for $65, $199. And you can see there's just such a slight difference in colour. I wasn't amber obsessed until I got the little raw pendant. Oh, amber is one of those things. It's like, I didn't know I was amber obsessed until I came across this supply. Do you think I like amber? Love it. I've just really gotten into it. So these are the other chips that we have. I'm just going to show these. So there's one that's a really darker amber. This is a real cognac amber. It's not quite as dark as a cherry, but it's a really rich colour. Almost cherry amber. And that one is also $60, code 197, and also 17 inch. So that would sit as high as the other one that I just showed. Lovely colours as usual. Yes, look at that. So there are 3 different colours. And then I have these ones, which I reckon I could imagine this on a guy for some reason, the multicoloured one. And I think this might be a 17 inch as well. It's also $60, code 201. Let's just see. Yeah, it'd be about 17 to 18 inches, I think, for these ones. 197 for Romney. Thanks, Romney. 197. That was the darker amber. Thanks so much. Did you want me to show you that one on? Just let me know. I can do that. I'm just popping them back up on the... oh, look, I'll just put it on the table for now, so you guys can see the different lengths. And then this is the other one, which is not quite as... There's like, I think, more knots in between, so a little more spaced out amber chips. And that one is only $60, code 200, and that's a 20 inch one as well. I'll just show these last couple on for size. So Romney, I'll show you the one that you've just got. No, it's... I thought this was an adjustable one. That's actually a pendant, so I'll show you that one next. That's the multicolour. That's $60. And then Romney, the one that you've just claimed, I'll just show as well. So your one is, was it 17 inches, I think? It sits up a little higher. Beautiful dark amber. Isn't that pretty? I just love how many different colours you get. Almost looks like a cherry amber. Claiming 200 for Deborah. So that one is for you, Deborah, that I just showed. Thank you. Okay, so the chip one that I haven't shown on was this one, and that's the length, the one that I said for some reason I could see is a guy's or a girl's one. That's quite a pretty multicolored one, isn't it? And I'll show the one on the cord that you were just asking about, Simone. So this one is actually not adjustable. I thought when I saw it that this might be able to be like, that you could pull this bead up, but that's actually the pendant, which is really pretty. You've got like the single bead and then all the different colors, but it's actually just an interesting pendant instead. So the top I'm wearing probably isn't the best. I'll try and move to the white so you can actually see what it looks like. But yeah, it actually sits as a pendant, which is a little different. So there you go. So it sits probably over the heart. It's probably about a 24 inch. But I like that one. It's quite different. A bit hard to see it over what I'm wearing, but you got the idea. While I have it this way, there is just 2 more pieces which I'll show. One, and this is actually a piece that's already on our website, but I like this style. So it's actually got triple leather cords and then just like a half beaded amber. This is 135, and that's a lot less than if it was going to be like a full amber beaded necklace, but they sit nice and flat. Well, I think I've twisted it a bit actually. they should sit nice and flat. You can sort of see it's like a half necklace. So that one is available. If nobody buys the pendant when I'm trying on right now, you would like to buy it, no worries, Gaynor. If you want that one, that is all yours. And then I just have to show the amazing big piece on as well. So this is our most valuable amber necklace, which has got amazing beads of all different colors. This is like, is it over 50 grams in, or was it all nearly 100 grams in weight? Let me double check. There's a lot of amber in this piece. Yeah, it's just over 50 grams, and for amber that's quite heavy. So it's got a nice big clasp on it, and that is our most amazing chunky amber necklace. This one is $11.99, so it does go up quite a bit in value once you get the bigger beads that are also nice and polished. You would love to give that one to your mum. It's a pretty special piece, it really is. I do have a bracelet as well. I'll show the bracelets next anyway. Any micro bead? No, not in the amber, unfortunately. The smallest beads I have, sorry, are probably, oh gosh, there's more here, I forgot. It's a few more. The smallest ones are probably like the baby necklaces, but they're not that small. So I'll show you this one again, Helen, just while this is turned around. You can see this on the website. If you want to have a look, I'll just show you the beads a bit closer. Nice big barrel beads. Yeah, pretty special piece, that one. And I do have pictures of it on me as well. So, I mean, obviously if you want to have a little think on that one, I'm happy to send you some more pictures of it as well. Could I see the two I've claimed? Just want a screenshot. Yeah, sure. So the ones I have here for you, Claire, are these two. Yes, the bracelet. There is the bracelet there as well. I'll just finish showing the necklaces and then we'll do bracelets. So these are the last necklaces that are new. So this is another beautiful honey one. The beads are a little more polished. So this one is 115, code AMB 209. Now I think the length of that would be about a 17-inch as well. So again, happy to show these on. These next few are all similar kind of, oh, that's actually slightly bigger beads. So these are slightly smaller, but they're like the shorter style necklaces. So this is more the cognac color for $70, code 207. What is the length of the larger size amber beads I just showed? They would be, let's have a look. I think I'm going to say they're about 22 inches, but I'll have to double check against a ruler because I don't have it written on the tag of those ones, unfortunately. I'm just having a look at them on the table next to the others that have got, I don't think there's anything written on those either. Yeah, I'll have to double check, but I think just gauging by roughly how long they were on me, they are probably around the 20 inch mark, thereabouts. Can I swap to 209? Sure, just a sec. 206, 209, this one here. Thanks, Romney, no problems. So the darker chip one is available then. I'll pop those on the table as well for now. So now I have the polished, which is sort of similar to what you just claimed, Romney. These are $70 for code 207. They're all knotted in between as well, so they're a really rich colour amber. And then the last one, these are more of like a honey colour. So the honey color is $70 as well, code 206. So they're quite a reasonably priced amber. So I might just hang these ones back up, but you get the idea. So I'll just pop these back up here. Now, the other thing you could do is with the baby ones. So these are all the baby ones. We have cherry, cognac, honey. This is almost like a bit more lemon. And then we've got the few different color gradation ones or mixed colors. So you could join two together and then you get one that is this length when you get the two together. So you can always do that online if you want those finer sort of beaded ones. Now the bracelets, studs. I might just do the studs next. Simone, you asked about those. So all of the studs have sterling silver. And yes, it is a cute look, Violet, with those two, definitely. So with the studs now, these, I've got some with the silver backing and then some that are like minimal silver, just literally the post to silver, whereas these are like backed in silver, if that makes sense. So I've got two styles. So this style here. So the baby ones are all $34.95 each. So you'd be looking at like $69.90 for the two together. So it's much of a muchness. Like the ones that I already have that are like the 17 inches are a bit shorter though. So it's pretty good value to be able to get a longer necklace with the two baby ones. Can I please show you the pendant lever thing you just bought in amber? Oh yes, sure. Yep, I can show it to you again. I'll just quickly finish showing this. So code 219 for 46. I have two pairs of these. So 219, I'll hold these up to my face for size so you can see. They're sort of like I'll zoom in a little bit for you. It's hard to see these ones, but if that gives you an idea. So that's the biggest size. And then just while I've got it turned around, these are the largest round size. So they're kind of a decent size. Then there's the next size down. I'll show the price of all these in a minute. That's the medium size. And then the smallest size, I've just got a couple of these in the rounds, are these ones. So I've got a few of the smaller ones. And there's also ovals as well. So these are the smaller ovals. And then there's some slightly larger ovals as well. These ones are a little bit darker. So yeah, I'll let you know in a minute, Gaynor. So that was just, I'll just do the studs and then the one that you just claimed. Let me just turn this around for you. So this one here, Gaynor, that was the pendant part. And it just comes on a black cord. It's got a little screw clasp at the end. And that one was $125, code 212. So it sits nice and long. If you want that one, just let me know. I'll just leave it here until you've decided you definitely want it. So claiming smallest round. So let me start with the small round ones. They're $23 for these little ones. Code 217. So I only had two pairs of those actually. So Bridie's got one. That's okay if you want to pass. No problems at all. So Bridie, I've got those for you. Now, Bridie, I'm just going to double check. I still have a bronzite pendant aside for you as well. So I'm just going to add it to that basket, okay? Just let me know if for any reason you don't still want that piece, but I've kept it aside for you. So just wanting to double check. Okay, so there was one other pair of the 23 ones. They were both the same color in those. And then the medium size. The medium size in the round are 28, code 216. And then I just had the one pair of the larger round ones, 218 for 44. Then the ovals, the largest ovals are quite dark. They're almost like a very deep cognac color. They're $34, code 214. 216 for Simone. Thanks, Simone. got 216 for you, the round ones. Pass on the bronzite. Okay, no worries. Thank you for letting me know. Let me just Simone. With amber being good for inflammation, is that all types? Yep, inflammation is inflammation. So I suppose inflammation really, it's the process of the body actually, well, inflammation is actually a healing response in the body where the body is sending a lot of blood into the area that is damaged or that is being destroyed in order to promote more nutrients for healing, and also to protect the area that is damaged by filling it with fluid and things to protect it whilst it's healing. So inflammation isn't actually a bad thing until it goes into a place where we're getting inflammation because of disease or something like that, where we're constantly, like the body's constantly kind of having to be inflamed in order to help heal whatever's going on. So inflammation itself can create destruction if left unchecked, and that's why, like, really when it comes to inflammation, you want to know why is your body inflamed to begin with, what's aggravating it. So it's not just about treating the inflammation, it's what's behind the inflammation that needs treating, and that's where amber can have that effect on helping to soothe. But I also think it's important to remember that it's, unless we kind of look at the root cause of something, you're just treating a symptom, and that's not going to make it go away. So depending on why there's inflammation, Claire, I would be, like, it just depends. Like if it's healing inflammation because you've cut yourself, well, you know, that's going to go away within a short time. But if it's a long-term inflammation, like inflammation of the gut or something like that, because we keep eating foods that are irritating our gut, well, then we need to look at changing our diet, for example. So okay, so these oval ones, the smaller ones, are code 213 for 25. I've got 3 pairs of those ones. They're a really nice color, and I just had the 2 of the darker ones. I think I showed those, and then the silver set ones I had 2 of for 46, code 219. Can I please have 2 mixed baby necklaces? Sure. Now there's 2 different mixed ones, so let's just check which one you want. There's the alternating dark and light, or there's the one that has 4 different ambers. So there's like butter, honey, lemon, and cherry. So just say style 1 or style 2, and then I can get 2 of the same for you. Oops. Hey Bianca, how are you? The blue beaded necklaces. Oh, that's Apatite, our micro bead necklaces. So they are super pretty, all different apatites. The 4 different ones, no worries. Let me just grab you 2 of those out. So just make sure I've got 2 similar ones there. Yep. Okay, so when we join these up, I'll just do it for you. So all you really need to do, you just unscrew them both, and then you can, just making sure that's, and then we just screw them to the next one, and that will make you one nice big long necklace. I'm going to confuse Michelle when she does invoicing. So you got your 2 baby ones there joined into one. Okay. So I've been reading about adrenal fatigue, and it's very common. Oh, I've been through it, Bridie. Absolutely. I think adrenal fatigue is actually what caused my thyroid issues initially, because I was going through such a period of prolonged stress and exhaustion that when your adrenal system and your you've got like an axis of, it's called the HPA axis, or your hypothalamus pituitary adrenal axis, and basically like your hypothalamus and pituitary gland, they're in your brain. They're the ones that actually send feedback to all of the different glands in your body about like releasing hormones or to stop releasing hormones. And your adrenals, it's like a feedback loop where when we get stressed, our body releases adrenaline, and then that signals back to the brain to do things to other hormones. So when we're stressed, it can really disrupt our entire hormonal system. And yeah, it's really a real thing. Adrenal fatigue is definitely something very, very common, especially given that we've all been through such a prolonged period of stress with life and, you know, COVID and extreme, you know, cost of living going up, everything. So yeah, it's really important to protect and nourish and nurture the adrenals. There's lots of things you can do just from, you know, obviously relaxation, but also diet and just good sleep, just making sure we just really nourish ourselves. So important. Claire, I've loved one with the disease. Oh, hang on. I've just, the message just disappeared. I think, did I miss that? Just a sec. Claire, oh, there it is. Your message just disappeared. I have a loved one with a disease where inflammation causes nerve damage. Oh, wow. Not a healing reaction, it's the body attack. So that's more like an autoimmune thing almost. So yeah, look, amber definitely can be helpful as a support, but also, like you say, like I think with autoimmune stuff, it's really interesting as well. Like so my thyroid condition is an autoimmune condition. Autoimmune is about the body attacking itself. So I really had to look into what was going on within myself. Where was I attacking myself? Like my thoughts were quite judgmental and harsh of myself, and I had to do a lot of mental work to actually help heal my autoimmune stuff, which has been in remission for about 8 years now. Like I don't really get obvious flare-ups anymore, which is great. I still take a thyroid medication, but the autoimmune side, you know, they say that you can't heal autoimmunity. That's crap. You absolutely can with diet, with the knowledge around how your mind and your energy affect your body. You know, there's definitely a lot that we can help ourselves with when it comes to looking outside the medical box. So this is the beautiful matching bracelet that goes with the big chunky necklace. That's 96 is the code. That one is 315. That's probably the biggest bracelet that I have. I've got a beautiful little butter amber one on today, as well as my jadeite. Yeah, the nice big chunky beads on that one. Yeah, just going back to the basics like diet, sleep, hydration, just getting fresh air. You know, if you go back to the basics, so much can be addressed just by addressing those 4 things. You know, if we're not meeting our basic needs, like that can be enough to send us really out of balance. Just fix the basics first. That doesn't even require anyone outside of yourself to, you know, we're in control of those things. So anyway, so butter amber. Now these are a fantastic price. They're little nuggets. They are $55 each, code 185. I've only got 3. I love how much you learn with your lives, Michelle, and also get to see beautiful crystals. I love to be able to share my knowledge. Like I've done quite a lot of education around health and healing, and, you know, I've done half a naturopathy degree, 2 out of 4 years I completed, which is quite extensive. Like you do a lot of anatomy, physiology, pathology, you know, looking into different herbs, looking into nutrition. Like naturopathy is incredible. There's so much about learning how the body can heal itself with the right supports. But then also kinesiology was fantastic for learning about how the body stores emotional stresses and energetic stress and how that impacts the physical body. So yeah, it's really amazing. There's so much out there we can learn to help with ourselves, and be empowered in our healing, because we absolutely are our greatest healer. The body just needs a bit of help sometimes. So I've got a couple of these nugget bracelets, same as what I'm wearing. They are $68. I do have a few more of these available. So but they're really pretty, and it's such a good way to buy butter amber. It's a beautiful color, so happy and sunny. So there's those 2, and then there is the big chunky butter amber, which is just stunning. So this one is 315, and that one is code 143. So it's quite a bit bigger than the little ones, obviously, and beautifully polished round beads. So that is all the butter amber in beads. And, you know, I think it can look really pretty if we get a few different colours of amber together. So the other light ambers that I have, this is probably the other more expensive one that I have. It's so pretty in colour though. It's a real honey amber, nice and sparkly. That one's $145 and code 192. That's just got a lot of pretty sparkle to it though, doesn't it? I'll turn my light off as well just so you can see. Even without the light, that's got so much nice colour and sparkle to it. So much positive, happy energy in these ambers for sure. So code 192, 145. Then we have this next style, which is not as round. So these don't have quite as much sparkle, but they're still very pretty honey amber. And they are $90, code 193. 192 going to Diane. Nice claim, Diane. That's a really special bracelet, that one. Gorgeous piece of amber. So these three are $90. And then we have these two, which are not quite as refined, and they're only $40, code 194. And I've got two of those. A couple have a little bit of butter amber through them, so it's like the honey and butter together. A bit like toffee, isn't it? Actually looks like toffee. It should be called toffee amber. And then we have the mixed amber. So if you liked the big chunky bracelet but want something a bit more affordable, what did I just do with the big one? I can't see where I've put it now. Oh, there it is. So that was the big one. These are a bit smaller. So, but they're still a little on the pricier side. So $220 and code 188. But they do have the beautiful rich cherry amber, honey and butter. So, and lemon, or the golden amber as well. So there's two of those beautiful bracelets. And then we have a couple more styles down here. Now there's a couple of these alternating, so there's two styles here. Just making sure they're all the same. Yep. So I've got three of these which have cherry and lemon. We've got a couple of the lemon, then one cherry bead. They're $95, code 195. I'll just turn my light off. Oh, how much were those ones? I'll just show one of these on as well at the same time. So these ones with the butter and the cherry amber emelda were a bit more expensive. They were, $220. So $220 for the chunkier one. This medium one is, $95. So $220, $95, and $68 for the butter. Would love to have anklets in amber, copper, amethyst, and lots of other crystals and stones. Yeah, the only anklets I have are the ones with those little micro beads on them. I don't tend to come across a lot of anklets, I'll be honest. But yeah, I suppose you could probably, if you had larger stretch bracelets, you could depending on how big or small your feet are, you might be able to use some bracelets as anklets. So they were the $95 ones. And all these are going to go up on the website as well. Then we have this one here, which again has a bit of a mix of different colours. That one is $100, code 99. And there's just one of those. This little one here, which has a bit more of the raw kind of amber, is only $55 with the mixed colours, code 101. And that one's a little bit larger in its size too. Now, these are cute. I've got two different styles. These have hearts in them. Oops, I just did some dominoes. I've got two styles. One is like almost less like a frosted kind of amber with the little pale butter hearts. And I have three of these ones available. These are super cute. So you've got some of the darker beads and then pale beads. So three of these available. They are $70 each, code 189. So that's one style with the frosted looking beads. The other style I've got a few more of, and these are all more polished with the honey coloured hearts. And there's 4 of these available. So they've got the honey, a little bit of cherry, lemon and butter. So 4 of those available, and these ones are all 75, code 190. Looks a bit like sea glass. Yeah, I kind of liked the look. It was a bit of a different look. So they're the 2 different styles in the heart ones. Do you guys like these ones? Are the frosted ones a small fit? They're not bad. Like, I've got pretty small wrists. They're not that small. Like, if you're thinking for for your daughter, I'm just seeing if they're all the same size. I think they're pretty similar. But look, because it's amber and it's light, they don't really hang heavily or anything. They sort of stay where they are. So, yeah, I mean, I've got pretty small wrists. Claire 190. So that was one of the, I thought you might like those, Claire, to go with a little heart pendant. Let me see, I think I'll choose you. This one has got a nice little sparkle in the heart. Okay, so that is all of the heart ones. Just pop those back here. So they're all just stretch bracelets, these ones. We do have 2 bracelets that are in silver, which I showed last week, but these are, it's nice to have some variety. Okay, here's a chunkier one. Now this would probably match with, Claire, I think, was it you that got the one that would match this? It's $90, code 196. Let me just double check if that was the same as what you had. No, not you. I think, was it Diane? Oops. Diane. Diane, I think this is the match to yours, just so in case you're interested. That was the necklace that you've claimed, Diane, and that's a bracelet. It's not exactly a set, but just in case you're interested in one, I just thought I'd let you know. Was there anyone else? Was it Kiralee? No, I think that was the only person. I do still have one of those necklaces that is similar if someone else wants to claim like a set that would go nicely with that. So the necklace was $120, code 204. And then this bracelet is $90. It's a great price, code 196. And I think I also have a couple more which are a little bit less. This one's got slightly bigger beads. Bridie, could I pick you a small frosted one? Yes, sure can, no problems. So these are the other ones, which, oh no, there was 2 $90 ones. There we go. So 2 of the $90 ones, claiming 196 for Diane, no worries. There's still one left that would go with the, if someone else wanted that as a set with the other necklace. And then I have 2 slightly smaller ones which have the butter chips with them, and they're 65, code 191. They're quite pretty too. So the small frosted one for Friday. And I think this is the smallest one, Bridie, that I can out of them. I'll put that one aside for you. That's got a good little, good size. Okay, and then the last of the bracelets, let's have a look at these. So these are all mixed ones as well. I've done your weight workout, and with the little lepidolite seems to have burnt off the jitters. Oh, good. Oh, I have 2 of these. I just realised I thought I showed. Oh, no, that's different. All slightly different. So this one is butter amber with honey amber. That's a pretty combination together. I will scan them again, definitely. I'll just keep showing them all one by one. So this is code 187 for 45. And whatever's still available will be up on the website in a few weeks as well. So you can always have another look once they're live. Where are we? Hang on. Then there's these little ones which have a nice combo with the cherry, honey, butter, lemon. So they're nice little fine ones. Simone, I missed your bump. Hang on. So that's $39, code 186. Karen's claiming 187. Just a moment. And Claire 187. Did I just put those back? What did I do? 187. Okay, so Karen and Claire. Karen and Claire. Oh yeah, so where what did I just do with the second one? Oh dear. What have I done with the other one? I just had two and I've just put one down somewhere and I can't see where I've put it. Karen, I will need to grab yours in a second. These are 186 for 39. 186 for Gaynor. Hi Jackie, how are you? I just put two in Claire's basket. Let me just double check. No, I've just put it down and I can't see where I've put the damn thing. Typical something that I would do. It'll show up in a minute. Oh, okay. I'm trying to have another look on this table, what I've done with it. Karen, when it pops up, I will, I'll put a little note for the one that you wanted was 187. Karen. Okay, can I please compare 204 necklace to the ones I'm getting? Just a minute. So I'm just going to quickly finish showing what's in my hand so that I don't get more confused. Because what have I done? I've obviously put it down and it's just not showing itself at the moment. Sorry, Karen. This little one here was 39, code 186. I did show that one, didn't I? 186. I'll put those back on the thing. And then we have this one, which is 95. So this is just the plain cognac, honey, amber. How much have you missed, Colina? I'll do a scan in a minute. So this is 95 and code 102. That's just the cognac. And then I've got one little natural amber. I think these were like $30. I think this is the last one I have. But you can see those ones on the website as well. So, oh, damned if I know what I've just done with that bracelet though. That's so weird. Like if I just put it under something, it's just disappeared off the face of the table. I'm so sorry, Karen. I will hopefully find it in a minute. But either I've put it in someone's basket. At a loss. No idea. It's just gone. It's probably hiding in amongst the actual amber somewhere. I've probably put it down in amongst the bracelets or something. Who knows? I'm going to do a little scan though. So we've shown all the bracelets. We've shown all the amber. I'll show what's still available. May I swap for 105? No worries. Maybe it wasn't meant to be, hey? 105 is this little one. Just a tick. 105. Hang on a minute. So this was 102 for 95. then I just showed these two, which were 39, which was 186, 39, 186, and 101, there we go, was 55. So this is the one I'm putting in your basket. Thank you, Karen. Sorry about the misunderstanding. As I said, knowing my luck, it'll probably turn up after when I'll let you know if and when it turns up. Okay. I think that's everything. And Simone, can I please compare 204 necklace to the one I'm getting? So 204, there's 208. 204 is this one. And that one was 23 inches and 120. And I'll check the one that you've got in your basket. Oh, so you had the two baby ones together. I'll show them side by side. Just put the light on for a sec. So the two baby ones are a little longer. I'll put them both on so you can see the length. Okay, so the length of these two. So that's the baby ones. That's the length of the two baby ones together. And then this is the length of the other one. So it just sort of sits about heart height. So you can get an idea. Yeah, so you can let me know if there's one you prefer. Whoops, hang on a sec. So, Colina, we've shown all of the amber beaded stuff today. So there was just a new little pendant necklace. Still got all those beautiful bracelets. Last week we showed all of the silver amber, so I might just slowly scan over the silver amber jewelry. If there's anything that jumps out for you guys, just let me know if it's pendant, ring, whatever, and I can show them to you. But I'm not going to go through them all again today, but just so you can have a quick little squiz at what's there. So there's a couple of the silver bracelets there. So all the butter amber, the bee earrings are still there. Some more interesting earrings. Oh, there's a pair of green studs I forgot to show. Green amber studs. 204 instead. No worries, Simone. I'll grab that for you. Oh, thank you, Claire. 215 is 34. So they're the green amber. We also had the green amber earrings, one ring left. There's a few of these cute little multi-stone rings available. And we've shown the studs today in the amber. The baby necklaces, which I was showing you could do a couple together. There's still a couple of these adult size ones, which are a little chunkier than the baby ones. And can I please swap to 102? Okay, there's a few things that are coming through. I'll just come back to the comments. I'll just finish scanning first. So here is the remaining necklaces. I'll just straighten them out a bit so you can see what's there. So there's a couple of longer mixed ones still available. There's also the beautiful, more chunky ones there, and then the beautiful big chunky one there as well as the chips. So, okay, let me just go through those comments. Just popping these back on here. So first of all, let me go back to Simone. So Simone, I'll put the baby ones back. And you're going to grab 204, which was this one here. Thank you so much. There was a kind of matching bracelet for that as well. Claire, ring with split band and leaf details on side. Split band and leaf details. I think you mean this one. That's $78. It's 7.5, code 162. I think that's the one you mean. There might be another one. Happy to have another look. If there was like a, maybe it was one with a bit more detail. I'm not sure. I can line them up otherwise. Michelle, can I swap to 102, please? So that was bracelet 102. I think I already had the 102 in your basket, Karen. I'm just going to double check. Oh, no, I've got 101 there. 102 was... 102. Which one was 102? Sorry, just... Oh, 102 is this one, Karen. So I'm just confirming that's now in your basket. And 101 is back on the table. So they're back there. Okay, so that one's done. And then next comment, I'm just a little bit behind with comments, guys. So look at the butter rings. Yes, there is one butter ring. I can show you that one, Helen. So that butter run is adjustable. It's a size, well, actually probably like a 7 at the moment, but I'm just going to squeeze it on because I can. That one is $195 and it says size 6 adjustable. I've just squeezed it onto a 7, 7.5 actually. That's code 94, but could definitely be made smaller. And because it's adjustable, it will wiggle a bit there. We do have some new butter earrings and pendants too. And $2.15 claim for Jackie. $2.15 was Jackie. What did I just show? That was the green studs. So Jackie's got the green studs first. Thank you, Jackie. There is also green amber ring there as well. I think someone was asking to see. Do I see a round ring on stand or is it oval? So that was the one I think you were looking at. It is oval. I think they're all oval. Sold green amber. Simone, I'm sorry that one did go to Jackie, but I do have another pair of green amber earrings here, which are studs, which are like hanging ones. I'll show you the size. They're 75, code 181. Happy to show those. Bump was on a stand. Okay, so what I might do, Claire, so this is row 1, this is row 2, or was it this one maybe? Otherwise row 3 and row 4. Let me just have another scan. So that's row 1. There's like a flower design on that one. That's row 2. I don't think they have any leaf designs. Row 3 are the little drops. The one that I showed. I think maybe it is the one that's in my hand. I love this one. It almost looks like a little flower or something. So this one was a size 8 adjustable. I think that's the one that you meant. It's quite a sparkly piece, that one. Beautiful ring. $2.15, code 137. Hope my tooth is okay. Oh, yeah, look, it was okay. It's a little bit sensitive now. It was okay for a while, but now I can feel it. Like it just, every time I drink water, it goes very sensitive. And I'm not sure if, like, it's the first time I've really had a filling done. So I don't know if that's normal or not. But hopefully it'll be all right. It'll be too small. Were there any size 9 butter amber? Well, the butter amber is adjustable. So you can definitely make it bigger. What size is the oval split band amber? Oval split band amber. Hang on a minute. I am guessing you mean this little one, Jackie, but I'll double check. Maybe you can give me like what I said before to Claire. So row 1, row 2, row 3, and row 4. If you can still see it, I'll just show you this first. So $54 and size 6, code 164. That's a pretty small ring. You love my jadeite bracelet. Oh, thank you. I'll try and get some in again if I can. But yeah, it's super hard to get. Like, and if I can ever get them at the prices that I did again, that would be fantastic. But yeah, we've just uploaded the one that we have in stock, which, yeah, we've only got one left. So row 2, second one. And I think that's the one that Jackie's looking at as well. That's a really nice piece of amber. beautiful piece. And that one does have an adjustable band as well. So it sort of sits like a size 8 though. So code 160 for $2.45. You could definitely, I know you're sort of similar size to me actually, Jackie. So that size for me is like 7.5 to 8. This size is like 8.5. I'd have to put that on the ring sizer. So normally what I do to open these up, I just put them straight on here. And if I just wiggle it a bit, it'll just open it without losing the shape. So then that can be opened up to like a 9 easily. And then it's not too big either. So that's like an 8.5, 9 now. So if you're interested, let me know. It is normal after filling for your tooth to be sensitive, won't last long. Oh, good. Yeah, hopefully not, because it's really not very nice. It's a crappy feeling. Pass, no worries. Can I please claim a second shiny heart amber bracelet? Yes, of course you can. Oh, there we go. I wonder if they're different sizes. I've just noticed they might be smaller and larger ones. Do you want a smaller or a larger one, Claire? That's the little heart bracelet on. I think this one might be a bigger one. I feel like you'll... Oh, yeah, there is a bigger one and a smaller one. I'll give you the smaller one. So you've got 2 smaller ones, I think. Did I miss anyone else's? I think I've got all of the comments now. I think that was it. Perfect. All right. So cool. Maybe if we're all done with Amber, we might move on. And as you guys know, you can always rewatch the live. Oh, Simone, did you want me to show these green amber ones up to my face? I'll leave them for now, but if you do, just let me know. There was one little very cute green amber ring there too, guys. So otherwise they're all the multicolored ones, or the bigger ones are all the honey ones. So that's code 169, size 7 and 65. Alrighty, so a little scan across. So we've done all the blue apatite. We did blue apatite at the beginning of the live. So if you want to have another look at any of the new rings or things there, we can you can have a look at the replay. And aqua we haven't done. I have shown the beautiful Serpentine and Stick-Tight and Atlantisite, both the crystals and new jewelry, and Camerarite we've done. I'm going to do Serpentine next and Lava Kite. Plus there's some earrings over here which I would love to show you guys. There's lots of beautiful raw ones. There's a few nice multi-stone ones hanging off here too. So we might do that next. So I'll do aqua last, only because if we don't get time to do it, I might just need to check in with how the boys are going, because normally I finish about now, but because I started a bit late, I just want to check in and see, and I'll be back in a sec, okay? Yes, you can message me about how you would like the invoice split, or Claire, if you prefer, we'll just put it all on one invoice to start with, and then you can figure out what you want to do. Either way, you can tell us now or you can tell us tomorrow. Just give me one moment. Alright, we'll do Serpentine next. May I send money with my new invoice to hold pink oval ring? So Violet, I'd probably prefer, rather than putting a deposit down on just a piece, we'll just put it on a separate invoice and just invoice you for what you've already got for this time, and then we'll leave that as the next invoice, okay? But we'll keep it aside for you. Michelle, how much is the last jadeite bracelet I have available? Oh, really? I'll have a look. It's just here, actually. It is a larger one. When I say larger, maybe check how you're spelling jadeite. It's an jade with an E-I. That might be why. So it's $265. and it's the apple green jade, which is beautiful. It is a bigger size though, so depending on, and because jade's quite heavy, if it's too big, like that would fall off me. So just be mindful because it is a bigger piece. I mean, you could easily also get it rethreaded and then you might make 2 pairs of beautiful earrings out of that, if you wanted it to be smaller. That's what I would do. But that's actually a fantastic price for the jade beads. Like, I've seen just the beads alone, like maybe 5 or 6 beads sold for that. Like this could be like a $500 bracelet of jadeite. So yeah, they're really good prices. But that is the only piece we have left in the bracelets. But yeah, the rest of it, if you just if you guys want to see everything we've just uploaded, along the top of the, actually I'll show you on my phone. I'll just jump on the website to show you how you can find it really easily. Anything that we've just put up on, you love the blue jadeite. So this is actually a green rather than blue. It might be just because it's next to the butter, it's sort of coming, I can see what you mean. It does look slightly blue, but yeah, this one's actually got very green bits through it as well. There's so many I love this bead, just the one bead there. I don't know, there's something about that. It's the vibration of that particular bead that sold me on the whole bracelet. So when you're looking on our website, if you head to new arrivals and latest collection, that'll show you everything that we've just uploaded. So you can see the bracelet and the ring and everything is there. Or someone's already bought the ring actually by the looks of it. And we've got all of our fire quartz up there, the bronzite, copperite, and udalite and dioptase that got added this week. And we also have last week's upload. So if you want to see what was last week's, you just go to previous week collection. And you can see all of the Veracruz, morganite, rose quartz and stuff that we've just put up recently. The Cheredzis are up online, all the rutile quartz, and yeah. Or if you just even click new arrivals, so they're the most recent things, but if you just click new arrivals itself, that'll also take you into everything from like the last couple of months. So there's been, as you can see, 326 new products in the last month. Just to give you an idea, it's an easy way to find all of the prestige collection as well that's still available. We have been selling a few things online as well, which is great. So you can see they're being snapped up gradually. If there's anything you got your eye on, don't wait too long because the word's gotten out. Yeah, so anyway, that's how you can find all of the newest stuff that we've just put up on the website. And it goes live 7 p.m. every Friday. We usually send a newsletter out on the Saturday, and to give you guys a bit of an idea of what you can expect on Sundays live as well. So that went out early this morning instead of didn't quite get it out yesterday, but that's okay. Yes, but anyway, I'm just going to pop my charger on before we do this. My batteries are running low. Okay, so there we go. Now, Serpentine. Speaking of jade, let me just show that this ring has sold in the jade. Here is nephrite jade. So, do you guys know the difference with nephrite and jadeite? Both were always believed to be the same. However, it was like in about the 1800s, there was some guy decided to test them and found that they were actually chemically different because of how they form in the earth. Jadeite is much older material. It requires a lot more heat and pressure, a bit like diamonds. It forms into a harder gemstone, whereas nephrite jade, this one, is actually softer and like a newer form of jade. So it's found closer to the earth's surface, whereas this is found deep in the earth. So yeah, basically I've put quite a good write-up under our jadeite collection about the difference between the two and why jadeite is more valuable than nephrite, is mainly because it's much more commonly found than jadeite. So anyway, if you look at serpentine and nephrite, how similar do they look? So it's really important I've mentioned this before, but quite commonly serpentine can be sold as jade, but they are not the same. They can look the same, but they are not the same at all, and they're like vastly different in terms of their value. Serpentine is not as valuable as jade, but in saying that, you know, nephrite and serpentine may be slightly closer in value, I don't know, but super similar. So anyway, these are serpentine. This one is a size, we've got a lot of size 9s for some reason in serpentine. I think that's just what we have available. There's one Hammond band one here for $154, code 1457. So that's probably the most expensive, only because it's got a lot more of the silver work on it. Then the others are all, except for the big one here, big square. This one, you can also see it's quite transparent under the light. Must be for you. There's this big square one as well, is 135 and code 1458. So that's also a size 9. Then there are a couple of these smaller ones, smaller stones. So you can see the split band on these. This one actually feels a little bigger. This might even be, let me just check on the size up. Oh no, it's a 9, still 9. So that's the 9 for 85, code 2033. Your granddaughter is wearing your green amethyst ring on her middle finger. She loves it. Hooray! Yeah, I've put it out there about getting some smaller. I actually am all out of Prasiolite rings at the moment, Violet. So I will certainly order some more when I can. Might not be in the near future, but yeah, when I can. So 2034, size 9 is 85. So 2 size 9s there. I think that one's actually a little smaller in the stone, actually. So there you go. If you're a 9, you're spoilt for choice. There might be one size 8 here as well, I think. There is one size 8 with the split band. And code 1454 is 80. Now, serpentine's energy, when it's just serpentine, it's very clearing on your energy, and it has a bit of a detoxifying effect. So it can be emotionally detoxifying and soothing, and also said to be helpful in, can I claim that one? Imelda, sweetheart, I'll need you to give me a code. So there was this one, the size 8, which is probably not the one you want. So there's the 2, I think you wanted one of the 2 smaller ones, is that right? So the one on the right is 2033 for 85. The one on the left is 2034 for 85. So they're both 85. I don't ever get greenstone from New Zealand, and I have a feeling that greenstone, what can I say? Some cultures are very protective of of stones that have spiritual meaning to them. Greenstone is one of those stones where I feel that I don't think I would stock it, because I feel like it's believed that it's a stone that has to be gifted to you from someone who is of Maori origin, I think. I might be incorrect. Someone can correct me if that's wrong, but I have a feeling something around that. So I sort of like to be a bit respectful of certain stones if they've got cultural significance, that it's something that, yeah, I mean, if I've already got stones that have that sort of cultural significance that I'm not aware of, maybe I'm already selling them, but that's one that I've always felt not quite, like it's not my place to sell it. So yeah, I don't know. I think that's why I don't have it. I just try and be a bit respectful of that where I can, when I'm aware of it. And Imelda, I'm just still not clear of the left one. So, well, hang on a minute. Was it the left one? Which was the left one? 2034, 2033. Was it 34 or 33? Just let me know a number. All right. You have greenstone earrings gifted by your Maori friends. There you go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is true. So I'd rather not be, I don't feel right selling it. I know it's abundant. It can be abundantly found in New Zealand. But yeah, it's like, yeah, I'm not too sure what else I want to say about that. I think that's it. Anyway, so yeah, I think it's good to be, like, I know some people are like, oh, you know, with crystals in general, you should be gifted crystals, but I think it's just particular stones that have that cultural significance, and I think when we tap into being respectful of those things, like, yeah, it's important to respect other people's cultures and their ways of doing things. So 2707 Serpentine. Now this is the only dark green Serpentine pendant I have. It's only $60. And then we have some interesting paler green Serpentine. Now these are like almost like more of a yellowy green, which I actually think is a really pretty color. It's I could imagine for people who have slightly darker skin that this would really pop and look really pretty. So this one is $70 and code 2701. And this next one's got some really interesting something going on in there. 34 for Imelda. Thank you, Imelda. Got it. So this one is 70 as well, code 2700. Oh, I can't remember if I said all the Serpentine is 15% off too. So Imelda, you've got 15% off. If anyone wants to claim any of these other pieces, they're also 15% off. This one's also got some cool textures and pictures in it. 2703 is $80. Yeah, I know sometimes if you miss the codes, just just tell me to go over the codes again, and then that way you can claim the right one, because otherwise with the lag, I'm never quite sure which one. When people say, oh, just that one, I'm like, hang on, which one? Might be two stones past it by then. So that one's $80 and 2702. Hey Cheryl, how are you, lovely? We're very blessed for you knowing that and showing respect. Oh, thank you. Look, it's also a bit like with, say, sage and Palo Santo. More so sage, sorry, than Palo Santo, but like the Native American Indian people have requested that people stop selling sage because it goes against their closed practice of smudging using white sage, and that it should only be done by Native American people because of the cultural significance to them. And yeah, so again, I'm no longer going to stock sage. Once I've sold out what we've got in the shop, that's it. And same with lapis, being a stone of what do you call it, conflict stone, the conflict mineral. Any Afghani lapis that we currently have in stock, we're not restocking either. We're just keeping what we've got because we don't want to be supportive of those sorts of practices. And that's a bit like that. Like, sure, I may not have every single thing in stock. That means I'm choosing who I support in terms of suppliers and where my stones come from. It just means I don't have everything, and that's okay. We've still got a huge variety of good quality stones, and mainly I can say that, you know, there's a good percentage I can say are definitely ethically sourced. There's always a percentage that I couldn't guarantee where they've come from. So I don't claim to have 100% ethically sourced crystals, but I claim to do the best that I can and with the suppliers that I have. And I'm always looking for better suppliers and things like that. So I think it's super important. But anyway, thank you for your appreciation of understanding that. Now, we've done Serpentine. I'm moving on to Lavakite next because I've only got a little bit of Lavakite there. And it's not really a very common stone, Lavakite, but I really love it. It's got an interesting flash to it. I've only got 2 spheres left in Lavakite. Be careful with tanzanite, terrible child labour association with mining it. Oh, there you go. So there's, you know, and if you guys are aware of like that sort of information, I am not always on top of like knowing all of these things. So if someone, you know, if you're aware of a particular stone that has known ethical issues, feel free to tell me. I'm open to learning just as much as you guys are. And then I will be asking more questions when I go to source those stones as to where and how it's been mined. And, you know, sometimes that means, yeah, we have to be a bit more careful about the energy that we're choosing to support and continue on with by choosing to purchase certain things. Lavakite is beautiful. So Lavakite is a stone of magic and also it helps to open up your psychic awareness. It also has a very grounding effect. Helps us to connect with nature and also the elemental spirits as well. I just love its flash. I think this is a particularly nice sphere actually. You can see lots of different colours in this one. This one is $95, LVS1. So it is said to be one that helps to enhance spell work of any kind. So spell work is really manifestation work as well. Either or. Both are putting energy out there with an intention and through the use of ritual as well. LVS03 is 60. So they're the two that we have in crystals. I've got one little elephant of Lavakite too. This little guy's got a bit of flash. He's 28. Hey Jess, how are you? So the Lavakite, I have only had a little bit in jewelry from time to time. So these pieces have really nice flash in them as well. Interesting color change through these. So that is 110 and 3414, 39E for Claire. Little elephant for you. Thank you, Claire. I'm not too bad, Claire. Jess, I just had a bit of a dental visit before today's live, so I've just had had a fun morning. But other than that, good. We're all recovered now after being the boys were sick the other week, and it's just been a couple of full-on weeks. But 3413 is 110. Little Aaron started daycare this week as well. So the next few weeks are going to be a bit tricky because he's super attached to me, hey, and he was pretty upset about having me leaving him there for even just an hour, poor little guy. But it's weird, like he'll go to my mum, he'll go to Adam, there's no problems, but yeah, when it comes to like new place, strangers, no thanks, mum. 3416 for the teardrop, and that one is 100. So yeah, it's going to take a little bit for him, I think, and that's okay. But yeah, it's just it is hard to be able to work. So that is the smallest of the teardrops, and that one is 3415 and 88. Any more palms of the blue one you got? No, we sold out of all the palms, but I do have a small sphere. The smallest sphere I have, Violet, is 45 in the blue apatite. It's a really nice one actually. So that little one was 45. Almost has like a star in it, that one. BAS 7. So there's that one. Or if you want something else in blue, I'm just wondering if I might have like a maybe some blue kyanite would be a nice one. Or if you want something flat and smooth, I also have angelite, blue angelite in hearts, which are nice flat smooth ones. But yes, claiming 3416 for Kiralee. This one for you, Kiralee. I can show you on if you like. Just let me know. Okay, so that is the Lavakite. So no one else wanting to claim Lavakite, let me know. Just do one more little scan over that. I'll show it on for you, no worries. And then the last thing to show is Aquamarine. So I am starting to lose a bit of steam, I'll be honest. I think my body's had a bit of a day. So what I might do is just, I'm going to hover over this. Oh, also the earrings were the other thing I haven't shown. So I'll do a little scan over these things. If there's something that you see that you want, or want me to show, rather, just let me know what you're keen on, whether it be earrings or the aquamarine. May I see the kyanite? Sure. And maybe I'll do some earrings. I'll also just do a little scan over the aquamarine. And if there's something that you can see that is jumping out at you, let me know, and I'm happy to show you whatever it is. So we've got all of the cab pendants. There's lots of cab rings. Now they start with size 6 and size 7 are at the back. Then there's size 8, size 9, size 10, and size 11. And then we also have the high grade prestige collection rings here. There's 3 of them. You can see how stunning they are. Then we have also got another faceted ring and a few faceted little pendants, a couple of pairs of faceted earrings in the aqua, which are beautiful high quality. There's a section of raw crystals here too, so little natural crystals there. And then we have some raw earrings and studs as well. There's a little sphere up the back in aqua and some hearts and a few raw chunks there as well. So yeah, I think I just need a good sleep. My body just feels a bit whacked out. Like I had a bit of a weird reaction when they gave me the injection of the anesthetic. My body had a bit of like an adrenaline response and it made me feel really wiped out. But I think my body just feels like it just wants a really good rest tonight. I think it's kind of just recovering from its ordeal. But yeah, the earrings. So Suzanne, I'll just quickly show you. So these are all gorgeous double drop raw earrings. So I've got Aquamarine. These are blue topaz, amethyst, citrine, peridot. They're all around $100. I think they're all the same price. So there's little peridot green ones there. Then there is a dark green over here, which is chrome dioxide. There is the beautiful blue apatite. Then there's a different style here with a claw setting, which is citrine. And they are also 100. Then we have, I'm just going to get a bit closer actually. These all need a little bit of a polish too. I apologise if they look a little tarnished. Just did not have time to do it all today. These are peridot and green tourmaline. They are code 658 and 135. Anything on this rack, I will do 15% off as well. These are aquamarine and blue apatite and topaz. Lisa, could I hover over aqua pendants? Yes, I will. This is code 842 for 132 as well. And then I have another pair, same style, with the teal and neon blue apatite with the blue topaz on top. Gorgeous combo there. And then we have the bottom row. There's some really pretty earrings down the bottom that are multi-stone ones. This looks like moonstone, pearl, and aquamarine. Happy to hold any of these up for size. They're code 840136. Then this next pair is stunning. This is actually a combo of emerald cut prasiolites, green chalcedony, peridot, and seraphinite at the bottom. Aren't they beautiful with the seraphinites? They're 160. Lots of different greens in those. The next ones are citrine in raw and facet plus copper. They're code 730 and they are 154. Bit of weight in the copper. Next, a garnet, citrine, and copper. They're beautiful for 154. Claiming the emerald chalcedony for Kiralee with the seraphinite. So 729 with citrine, garnet, copper are 154. So these are all 15% off. So Kiralee, I'll show you those ones up to my ear. And I just realised I forgot to show you the pendant on. I'll show you both together, just a sec. Before I do, I may as well just show the last 2 pairs and then if there's any others that people want to see held up to my face. So these are peridot, amethyst, and citrine. Really nice combo of raw stones there. 654 are 135, and then the last pair here, if I can get it to show, they are gorgeous blue apatite and blue topaz. They're stunning. They are code 1156 and 130. They're really pretty. Okay, thanks for saving me, Kiralee. Yeah, they're pretty. Actually, they're gorgeous. A gorgeous pair. So let me just turn this around to show Kiralee. So first of all, the length of those earrings, aren't they stunning? So they're quite an interesting pair with lots of different gems. And, oops. And then the lava kite there is, that's the size of that one. There you go. I was thinking of wearing 3 different pendants on collar in sync with combos of earrings. Oh, there you go. Yeah, you could. You could have different layers of different pendants. You could do like a nice little, like a high up fine micro bead necklace with a little raw one to match some nice dangly raw earrings. And then you could have something longer beneath. Definitely. They are beautiful, Kiralee. I'm just going to show a couple of the others. I actually really love these ones with the copper and the garnet. I think these are quite stunning. So we just did the copper upload. I forgot we should have added these in there. So that's the copper with garnet and citrine. And the blue ones, these are also beautiful. The last pair that I just showed. So this is the Apatite with blue topaz. Look pretty great against pink. Those blues. I think blue Apatite just looks great against like anyone with dark or blonde hair. It's just a beautiful blue. So those ones were like $130. These are the amethyst with citrine and peridot. So the little multi-stone ones, they look really great on. And then the double drop, I'll just show you maybe like an aquamarine or something. So this is the other style. So they're also really nice, simple with the 2 raw stones. Jackie sold the blue last pair, the one that I just showed to my face. They are beautiful, aren't they? They would look great with your blonde hair too. They're really nice apatite stones in these ones as well. Nice different colours. 3 different pendants on the same collar. Got you, large in the middle and 2 either side. Got you. I'm just going to pop these aside. And I'll go over to the aquamarine. Funny, I have a little jar of like peppermint essential oil, and I find sometimes when I'm starting to lose steam, just give myself a good whiff of peppermint oil, and that helps to reinvigorate my brain for a little bit longer. So thank you, peppermint oil, for helping combat the last few minutes of fatigue. Okay, so the pendants, Lisa, I think you wanted to have a screenshot, so I'll just hover over this for a minute. Alternatively, if you're seeing something in the first or second row, you can just say that's the first row, that's second row, and just tell me a number from 1 to 3 or 4, or 5 would be that one. If you're seeing something you'd like to know the price of. And there's a couple more over here, so you can always screenshot that side as well. Now the other thing is I might just leave Aqua on the table. I can always show it again next week because we haven't really had a chance if that's something you guys would like me to put. Actually, what time is it? Just give me a sec. I might be able to do a little bit of Aqua. I've got a little bit of time. I didn't hear back, so I'm assuming I'll probably have to finish up in about 5 minutes. So if there's any last things, let me know. You'll like that with lemon. A sniff and off I go. Lemon's great, isn't it? It's such a good one to just, if your tooth is bothering you with a nerve being disturbed, clove oil on the gums is amazing. Yeah, I was saying before, I'm a bit, I don't like putting actual oil into my mouth or body just because essential oils can be really hard on the gut, but I do have actual cloves, so I might just like chew on a clove to see if that helps a bit. I've taken Panadol, but that really didn't kind of do much, to be honest. It'll probably just settle down of its own accord tomorrow, but anyway. All good. All right. Well, what I might do then is leave Aqua for today. Oh, I will just hover over some of the crystals because I don't think I've actually really shown the crystals in a live properly, but we actually have these beautiful natural aquamarine crystals on muscovite, and they're super gorgeous. It might be hard to see, but there's like a little one in here. There's a whole cluster of little crystals just in there. And there's like one nice big clear crystal over here. And so all of these were going to be 15% off. I might extend that to next week. That was 180 AQS 11. I do want to just show this one because this is amazing. It's like I've never seen this sort of a formation of aqua. It's like almost, it's got like all of these little, almost like an etched style crystal. It's got heaps of different little steps all the way up, and it's like on every side is crystals in these amazing formations. That one's 178 AQS 1. Isn't that cool? It's like every single angle you've got these different crystal formations. Just a very, very unique piece, that one. Anyway, I will love you and leave you, unless there's anything else you guys want me to quickly scan over to, I don't know if Tennille's still watching. I was going to show the hyperscene. But otherwise, hope you all have a great week. Hopefully my week is okay to the point that I can actually get a bit of work done this week. But all good. Remember that aqua tourmaline topaz specimen? Oh, yeah, I do. And I hope everyone has a good week. I will definitely try and jump on a few stories this week. And also, if you guys are on Instagram, I would really, really appreciate if you can make sure that you like and comment on our posts to try and get our reach a little bit better, because I'm noticing that I don't think many of our posts are actually even being seen by people because we haven't been very consistent lately, and I want to try and boost up our Instagram engagement a bit. So if you want to head over there and just maybe like our recent reels or a couple of posts, that would be great. If you're not following us, please do, and we'll be doing more reels and stuff. I want to do more like info reels and stuff, so if you've got particular crystals you want to know a little bit more about, let us know and we'll try and focus those on our upcoming uploads so that we can do a bit more promo on those stones. All right, thanks everyone, and have a beautiful rest of your week.